Hey guys, how's it going? So today we're going to be playing through the next main story chapter of Zenless Zone Zero. So if you're not familiar, Zenless Zone Zero is a Hoyoverse game. They came out with other games like Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact. And Zenless Zone Zero is their more action-based game. It's similar to games like Honkai Impact Third, which is like their original game, if you're familiar with that at all. But if not, no worries. This next story is probably not going to really... You don't really need a lot of background information probably, so I wouldn't worry too much about that in order to enjoy it. We're going to be meeting a new faction in the game called the Kaladin Riders. They're kind of this motorcycle gang that's full of some pretty badass chicks, and there's some cool guys in there. A giant pig guy, I'm pretty sure, because their mascot is like this little pig. I don't know, should be cute, should be fun. I hope going into it, I'm hoping they bring in some sort of racing thing, or we can ride a motorcycle around or something. I don't know. They did some pretty cool stuff in the last version update with Jane Doe and the whole police faction, where you get to go into the police base and mess around with stuff in there. So I thought that was pretty cool. So hopefully this version will not go under my expectations, but I'm pretty sure they'll do a good job. So let's jump into it and see how it is. All right, so here we are in the game. Right now I'm in our little record store, Random Play, kind of our base of operations here. And we're gonna be talking to Wise in order to start the next quest line. So let's go into it. There you are, Belle. I got something to share. Shepard just contacted us. He said he's gonna be around 6th Street lately for work and wants to meet. Any idea what's up? Yeah, we asked him to help us scope out commissions in the Outer Rings, and we could track down Perlman. That's why he's here. Got time to meet him right now, Belle? Sure, let's go. Good thing the store's pretty empty right now. I'll close up and ask him to swing by. Shepard is like our point of contact for getting commissions for people and stuff. Not long after, Shepard walks into the store.
My old friends, the two Faithins. It's been a while. How have you both been lately?
Not too bad, thanks to you. Of course, if you could get us the business we need, things would be
I just want to point out, his character design, one, is not the best, to be honest. But his little Joker, little outfit here, I don't know. Could be a reference to him maybe being evil down the line or something. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. But it is fun. And the voice acting seems really nice.
Oh, dear. Well, when you say it like that, I'm not quite sure how to put the next part.
Sounds like you got some bad news.
Looks like you don't have any good news for us today.
Please hear me out. It's completely out of my hands. The city has recently beefed up security measures for the election, not just on the main roads. They've also got people stationed on the hollow exits leading to the Outer Ring. Although there have always been quite a few Outer Ring smugglers using the hollows for transport, risks have skyrocketed recently, and most clients have given up on doing business in the city for now.
Hollows is like the realm where the monsters come from. That's kind of the whole basis of the game, that these hollows are slowly consuming the world. They're trying to stop it, limit people getting hurt by it, etc. If you stay in the hollows too long, you get a virus infected into you. It's pretty cool stuff.
Even if you find someone willing to risk it, those small fry definitely won't have what you're looking for. So you passed up on my valuable commission to do business in the Outer Ring. You're looking for a reliable source of intel, right?
Shepard,
Knows
you know
us
us all
too
too well.
well.
Well, we've been partners for a while now. Though I don't have any business for you, I didn't come here for nothing. Here's my 2 Denny's. If you're looking for information, try to get in with the Outer Ring
2
biker
Denny's? Denny's are currency in this game. So 2 Denny's is basically 2 cents. But he's giving us 2 cents, I guess. Get it?
The people of the Outer Ring live far apart, and the transportation of supplies relies heavily on the biker gangs. They're well respected among the residents, and nothing happens there without them knowing about it. It's unfortunate that this option is beyond the scope of my business, so this is all the help I can offer you. Well, that's all I have to say. I'll let you get back to your business. If you change your mind and want to make some easy money in the near future.
Thank you.
We got a useful piece of intel, but it won't make finding Perlman any easier.
We don't have any other choice. The Outer Ring is completely out of our scope of operations. Speaking of which, finding intel on Perlman has been harder and harder in the city lately. Even Fairy hasn't been able to find any useful leads. Belle, this whole thing is strange to me.
What's so strange? Or I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying, Wise. The Outer Ring's huge, but for one person to survive there, it would be impossible to stay completely off the grid.
Exactly. Perlman's escape caused quite a stir, and public security is looking for him. You think there'd be all kinds of intel on him by
So
now?
Perlin is this guy who's running mayor for the city, and at the end of the chapters of the last version, the whole police arc thing that I mentioned before, he escaped in a helicopter.
How does a living, breathing person disappear into thin air?
Days earlier, not long after the airship hijacking incident, somewhere in the Outer Ring's old oil field district.
I said I give up! You win!
Now that's more like it, old man. If you'd spoken up sooner, we could have saved ourselves
I
the
gotta
effort.
say, what Zenless Zone Zero does that other Hoyoverse games do not do are these cool comic sequences, and there's a lot of really cool art in these, and the voice acting's awesome throughout it. You get to see some like alternate outfits sometimes that the characters will wear. Really awesome. Really good touch.
All right. Any other challengers? Anyone else?
Caesar. She is a really cool design. They should have made it a guy, I feel, just to have like at least one S rank male. So far it's been all chicks, which is cool, it's fine. Everyone's been really awesomely designed so far, and she's no exception. But we need some men in there, come on.
Big Daddy, we got the Spark Stone. Now you can't say it's not the right time for us to join the Tord Inferno. We, the Sons of Caledon, are the strongest. This time I'm gonna swipe while the iron's hot and seize the Overlord's throne.
It's strike while the iron's hot, you idiot.
The
The
Overlord's
Pig
throne.
Daddy. See, they should have brought him in as an S rank character for this version. Just because he's like the whole mascot of the crew, right? He's the big boss. But I think what they're going to do is they're going to bring in Lynn later, maybe with Lightning as like another section of the Caledon story. So that could be cool.
Caesar, well, my opinion hasn't changed. Since you've earned the right, go test the waters.
Huh? Aren't you coming with us?
I'm retired. This kind of action-packed stuff should be left to the young'uns. Besides, someone's got to look after the transport business.
Caesar!
There's
Big Daddy!
Bernice.
We found something amazing
She's so
over
cute.
there!
I'm saving up my pulse for her. So I'm not pulling in Caesar.
Oh, it's an airship! This is the first time I've seen one up close.
Hey, Caesar, there's a live one over here. It's such a serious accident. This guy's lucky to
And there's
be
the
alive.
mayor, Mr. Perlman.
I feel like I've seen this face before.
It's not just any guy. This is the defendant in that vision case from the city. He's on the public security's most wanted list. So much money! Enough to drink nitro fuel like water for the next 30 years!
Enough to buy 5 steel tusks? Public security sure is generous.
Public security? No! Don't hand me over to public security! I'm begging you! I know who the real mastermind is! I have evidence of their
Ooh,
crimes!
who's he gonna say?
Ev-
Really, he should be the mastermind. Or no, well, I guess he was getting manipulated by somebody? I'm not sure, I don't remember too much. In random play.
Actually, I'm starting to doubt if Perlman is even still alive. We can still rely on Hand for the sacrifice investigation. But I'm afraid the Cunning Hare's lawsuit might be on hold for a while.
Master, second assistant. There is an incoming call from Billy. Should I connect the call for you?
Oh geez, Billy.
Right
The
on cue.
Deadpool of this game, basically.
Fairy, put the call through.
Oh, manager, you're home! I just sent you a message, but you didn't reply.
Wise and I are both here. What's up? We're sorry there was a customer in the store. We're here. What's going on?
We're both here. What's up, Billy?
Manager, I have something really important to tell you, but I'd prefer to do it face to face. I'm at the corner behind Bardic Needle. Can you meet me there?
Billy, you're close by. Why don't you just come to the store?
Because the vehicle I'm driving won't fit through. Wait. A public security officer is coming over. I gotta talk
That'd be
to him
cool.
real quick.
I wonder if he's driving a motorcycle. That's probably a car.
Hey, so I'm hanging up. I'll be waiting.
Billy said his car wouldn't fit through?
A tank?
I don't get it. It seems he has something important to say.
Let's go talk to him. Oh, look at the bang bow. So every update for the faction, they have a new bang bow. Last time it was a little police officer one, and this time it's a little motorcycle pig one. So cute. I love these little things.
Oh, manager, that was quick.
Billy, did you change jobs? Did you strike it rich?
Billy, did you get rich? Not only a new truck, but also a new look for $1 million?
A million since bang bow.
I'm not sure if I should be saying this, but basically, the truck and the Bangbu both belong to an outer ring biker gang called the Sons of Caledon. The truck has a new Eridu entry pass, and recently non-residents have had to queue for a long time to get in and out of the city. So I'm helping them transport goods. After all, I used to work for them.
I didn't know you spent time in the outer ring, or so you like biker gangs. So you know the biker gangs. I didn't know you went to the outer ring.
I didn't know you spent time in the Outer Ring.
Yeah, actually I lived in the outer ring for a while. It was a stroke of luck that eventually brought me to the city. Manager, we can chat about this later. I have something important to tell you. The Sons of Caledon have intel on Pearlman.
Is this info reliable, or what is this intel? What is this intel?
Really? So what kind of intel do they have specifically?
I asked, but that's info they don't give up easily. Manager, the Sons of Caledon know we're looking for Pearlman. They said they can provide exclusive intel on one condition. They want to talk business with Phaethon face to face.
They want to meet Proxy?
You mean they're looking for a
Proxies are the people that people hire to do deeds for them in Hollow and stuff. That's like our job.
They didn't put it like that, but that's my guess. Manager, though we really need Pearlman for the case we're handling, Nicole said we owe you. So you have the final say on who to work with. Anyway, I'll be helping the Sons of Caledon upgrade their Bangbu and purchase supplies in the city over the next few days. And then I'll head out to meet them. If you want to meet them face to face, you should come with me.
Oh, we gotta go. How could we not? Let's go talk to Wise.
Belle, you're back. What did Billy want to talk about?
We tell Wise what just happened.
The Sons of Caledon. One of the Outer Ring biker gangs has info on Pearlman. But they want to talk business face to face. Belle, what's your take on this?
Well, since they need a proxy already.
Since they need a proxy, our chances of getting info on Pearlman are quite high.
Right. But the Outer Ring is a wild place, and we don't know what the risks are. I'm not comfortable letting you go alone.
Billy will be there, or the group's reputation seems pretty good. Billy will be there.
Billy will be there too. Plus, he's still doing favors for his old boss, so they must have a pretty good
we can trust
relationship.
Billy.
Alright. The good thing is that the Outer Ring isn't under New Eridu's jurisdiction, and proxies can operate there unrestricted. So, we don't have to worry about anyone finding out that we're Phaethon. Belle, you should spend the next couple of days preparing for the trip and taking care of any loose ends.
I've contacted Billy and told him about our decision, Belle. Are you all set for the adventure? Let's freaking go. As quick as ever, Belle. Looks like we're just waiting on Billy now. Soon, the day of departure arrives. You're heading to the Outer Ring with Billy today, Belle. We have a safe journey. You should go meet Billy at the usual spot. While there aren't many smart devices we can utilize outside the city, Fairy and I will keep an eye on you both. There you are, manager. Let's hit the road. Outer Ring, here I come. Let's do it. Chapter 4, Tour de Inferno. Not long later on the highway of the Outer Ring.
Whoa. It stretches on forever.
What do you think, manager? The Outer Ring scenery is pretty nice, right? It's also super fun to drive here.
But this road is too close to a hollow, and there are so many other hollows around.
There's nothing we can do about it. The Outer Ring lacks ether technology, making it hard to eliminate hollows. They can't even mine ether resources. Hey, you see that big guy over
Pretty
there?
shot of Belle right there.
That machinery. Is it an oil pump?
Oh, you're good. This area is called the Old Oil Field. The residents here still rely on petroleum for their livelihoods. Wait! What's up with... A minute, we're gonna crash!
Billy, turn right! Drive into the hollow!
Damn.
Oh my, oh
Who
my.
are these guys?
Interesting. They actually drove into the
Wow,
hollow.
love them. That's awesome. Love to play as that guy. They're both pretty cool though.
And here I thought I'd get to see some explosive carnage.
Lord Lucius, I did what you asked. Please, spare me. Please,
Evil
spare me.
boys. My God.
Although the Sons of Caledon meeting their end in a hollow only earns a 61 from me, I'll let it slide this time considering your hard work. I hope that in the future you'll remember this lesson and stop meddling in things that you shouldn't. The second in command of the Vanquishers colluding with an ether corporation in the city? That's not a joke you should make lightly.
I thought he was about to light him on fire. That'd be pretty badass.
Manager! Are you alright?
I'm fine, don't worry.
I'm fine, Billy. Don't worry.
That's good. When you hit your head on my arm just now, it made a really loud sound. That oil tanker heading straight for us was terrifying. We only made it thanks to your quick thinking. And the vehicle isn't totaled. But we've fallen into a hollow now. What's our next move?
Let's see what we have that we can use, or before falling into the hollow, I sent wise. Let's see what we have that we can use.
Let's see what we have on hand that we can use.
Oh, right. Now that you mention it, there's anti-corruption serum in the truck that the Sons of Caledon asked me to buy. Neither of you can stay in the hollow for long, right? Also, I've got a few discarded data piles from the city.
Billy, looks like we have a way out.
Billy, that's our way out of the hull. There must be a carrot in the Sons of Caledon's bamboo. Plus the new data from the data piles.
Oh, that's right! You're a proxy! You can calculate a path out of the hollow! All right, let's get to work installing the data piles!
Let's do it! Playing as Billy, who I never normally play as. Exciting.
Let's go, manager! I've got the data
The
piles.
scenery is very cool.
Okay,
It's a cool
installing
little desert
pre-Juliana.
vibe.
We've got ethereal. Must have been drawn in by the data piles.
Don't worry, manager.
I do not remember what his little special things do. That is a cool bang bow animation right there. Ah, so cute.
Don't move!
And it fits with the whole motorcycle theme. It's really cool. Yeah.
Got one installed! Manager, let's go to the next location. More ethereals. And they seem tougher than the last ones. Manager, find someplace safe to take cover.
Yeah. These silly little guys. I may have to pull for this bingo now. It's because of that.
Don't worry,
I'm gonna have
everyone will
three
get
of
their
them.
share.
Well, that'd be useful.
All right,
Hey, just one day
Look
to
at his
pile
little
up.
chest. Almost missed
Let's
it.
move.
Great.
Watch your back.
Too, I think they're new. Pretty sure.
Don't worry, manager. I'll take care of these guys in no time. How are you holding up?
All good. I can manage. Huh? Did you hear that?
Easy peasy.
Uh-oh, it's a big guy.
Let's go back to the car and get out of here.
You can do it, manager. You're almost there.
I'm really not built for this level of activity.
The cutscenes in this game are so good. Here she comes.
Big sis.
It's been a hot minute, little bro. Oh, so this
Big
is the proxy
sis.
I've heard so much about.
I don't think they're actually related. They can't be. Lightning, there he is!
Come on, brother. You've gotten a bit rusty.
I wish I could play as him so bad. Especially because he's a little mage. I didn't know he did stuff like that.
All right, here we go. It's time to shine.
Oh, we're gonna play as him? Oh. Yeah, no. She has like a blocking mechanic. No, he's not here.
Let's get to it.
Jeez.
Tell me what you got, bro.
10 rounds will be enough.
Oh, you really must be feeling confident today.
Nah, it's just that I can't get a reimbursement on anything over 10. Let's clear him out.
Just weird.
That was a close call, little bro. If we'd been a few seconds later, you would have been chomped
Why
to pieces
is
by
our arms
ethereals
closed?
already.
Don't worry, big sis. I'm made out of tough enough stuff to hold out.
Brother, you had nowhere to run, but you've still got a mouth on you.
Lighter, you just don't know me well enough. My body is made out of enhanced materials now. Forget about ethereals. Even Nicole wouldn't dare hit me barehanded.
Oh, so you mean you're literally made out of tough stuff? Or it seems that Nicole's pretty high up on the pecking order. Let's give Nicole a shout out.
It seems that Nicole is pretty high up on the pecking order.
We love Nicole.
So, big sis, Lighter, how did you end up here?
Oh, I got a strange call earlier from a young guy. He sounded terrified and said you fell into this hollow.
So it was the deputy manager.
Lucy thought it might be a trick, but the intel he gave about you was flawless. And he even laid out a rescue route. Oh, so this is the legendary proxy, huh? Who'd have thought?
Thank you. It's all thanks to your timely assistance.
Thanks. You arrived just in time.
Hey, Proxy! What's wrong?
Manager! Manager! Stay with me! Quick! We gotta get out of here! Hurry!
To be fair, we did just like survive a car crash before, and we never usually leave our record store. So. Very good, very good. Quick thinking to the self-rescue complete. Time passed after you lost consciousness in Blazewood. Blazewood. Oh my god, the little pigs.
I have to take some of the blame for this accident as well. We, the Sons of Caledon, must honor our guests with the finest funeral! Lighter, you will be carrying the coffin.
That's a heavy responsibility.
We'll need to keep the hearse driving steady. Piper!
Got it. I'll make sure it's as smooth and
Bernice! Of course, you'll be handling the cremation.
You got it! Just gotta burn everything to ashes and smithereens!
Lucy! Lucy?
Can you all stop goofing around?
Don't be upset. It's not every day we get to have fun with the cremation ceremony.
You don't have fun at our guest expense! Bernice! Put away the flamethrower, now!
Bernice. Gives me such like Harley Quinn vibes. Even though I know she's nothing like that.
Belle, how are you feeling? Are you hurt?
Sorry. We got a little carried away. Welcome to the Outer Ring. May you rise from the ashes.
Cute! Here we go, after a short while.
Phaethon! Who would have thought you'd both end up here all because of an accident? Must have scared you back then, huh? Relax! You two and Billy are thick as thieves, so that makes us friends.
Is that a compliment? Right, we've been in the same boat for a long time.
Yeah, right. We've been partners in crime for a while now.
Time for a formal introduction. We're the Sons of Caledon, a biker gang from the Outer Ring. I'm the current boss, Caesar. Billy should have already told you why we invited you. The Sons of Caledon need a favor from you.
Everybody needs a favor.
As for Pearlman, his airship crashed here in the Outer Ring during landing. He's lucky to be alive, but he's badly injured and hasn't woken up yet.
Perlman's in your hands?
What? You mean you have Pearlman?
Yeah. Wait, didn't Lucy tell you? Don't worry. We'll make sure he heals up. And once he's awake, we'll hand him over to you.
Wait. Caesar, are you stupid? Negotiations haven't even started, and you already handed over such an important bargaining chip?
Negotiations? Bargaining chip? Lucy, again with the pettiness. This kind of manipulation and leveraging? That's not very overlordy.
Easy for you to say. I worked my butt off to keep this info under wraps just for today. If we can't strike a deal with Phaethon, where do you expect me to find a reliable proxy for the Tour d'Inferno?
The Tour d'Inferno is our business. I never planned to count on anyone else. Don't worry, Proxy. You coming to the Outer Ring is a sign of respect. Even if you don't agree to help us, I won't go back on my word about Pearlman.
Caesar, we appreciate your kindness. But as they say, no work, no reward.
Wise is right.
Wise is right. Actually, we only came today hoping to get a bit of information on Pearlman. We could never have expected what you're offering. Since you've been so honest with us, we'll do everything we can to help you.
Straight to the point! I like it! Can you relax a little now, Lucy?
Thanks, Phaethon. Your willingness to help will be huge for us.
What is Tour d'Inferno? Can you tell us more about the commission? What is this Tour d'Inferno?
So you need a proxy for this Tour d'Inferno you mentioned, right? What is it?
The Tour d'Inferno is the biggest event in the old oil field. Only the strongest squads of bikers can compete. It's a test in the hollows to find out who's the best.
Caesar, there's no way they'll get it when you put it like that. Let me explain. Simply put, the Tour d'Inferno is an off-road motorbike race that crosses through a hollow. Only 2 teams compete, and the rules are simple. The first team to cross the hollow, reach the finish point at Cinderglow Lake, and throw a spark stone into the lake, wins.
Cool. Such a dangerous race.
I never knew you held such dangerous races here in the Outer Ring. Proxy, holding the Tour d'Inferno isn't just for the thrill of it. It's also a way to regularly ensure the safety of our oil resources in the form of a race. After all, oil is the lifeblood of the old oil field. Naturally, for us biker gangs, the Tour d'Inferno also serves another purpose. The winner of the race becomes overlord of the old oil field motor league.
That's right, Phaethon. The Overlord is recognized as the top dog of the Motor League. The current Overlord's faction is called the Vanquishers, and their boss held the title for years. I've been itching to challenge him for
The
a
evil
while
boys? Can't wait to see what they are like. That is quite passionate.
I see. Lofty aspirations.
Oh, Caesar, if all you think about is shallow stuff like that, it won't be long before the sons of Caledon are mine. People are gunning for the Overlord spot for more than just becoming the top dog. We're not some school kids hooked on fighting manga. The future of the oil industry in the old oil field relies on the support of the Motor League, in every sense of the word. And as the leader of the Motor League, the Overlord is in charge of assigning transport routes. That means they hold real, tangible power. For the past 6 months, the Vanquishers have only given us the worst routes. They're definitely messing with us behind our backs. But when I went to confront them, that smug second-in-command Lucius just said, the Overlord isn't in the old oil field right now, and the routes are decided at random.
Speaking of the Overlord, he hasn't been seen for half a year. Who knows what he's been doing? But Lucy, what are you afraid of? Even if the routes aren't great, with our skills, it's nothing we can't handle. Besides, you're just mad because there's nowhere to buy makeup and snacks on these routes.
Shut up, Caesar! Didn't we agree you wouldn't criticize me in front of guests?
What? You call that criticism? It's the truth. And you're the one who's always calling me an idiot. You think I don't have any self-respect?
You ruin one's plans each time you open your mouth and expect me to praise you?
Yeah. Lady Lucy Montefiore, I ruined your plans. Are you forgetting who's the one who was so excited about meeting the legendary proxies that she couldn't sleep all night?
Enough, Caesar! I challenge you to a duel! Today's the day for the Sons of Caledon to change hands!
Bring it on! Then we'll see who's scared. Lighter! Come here and be the judge!
What was that all about? Are they gonna be okay? Are they gonna be okay?
Are they gonna be okay?
Well, it's fine, Proxy. Don't worry. This is a 2 or 3 times a day kind of thing. Yeah, it's no big deal. Just don't get roped into being the referee, or you might end up on the wrong side of both of them. Anyway, Proxies, it's great to have your help with the Tour de Inferno. Let's give it our best shot.
Let's do it! It's getting late, Proxy. Why don't we camp out here tonight? The gas station here is closed, but it's totally safe here as long as it's not far from town. So about Perlman... Oh, you mean that fugitive, right? Just like Caesar said, his airship crashed into the outer ring, and we found him. We were about to hand him over to public security for a reward, but before he passed out, he kept yelling something like, someone else is behind all this, and I've got proof. So we kept him. As we suspected, Perlman knows something. Oh, your expression tells me that he must have said something to be important to you. Good to know. Relax, only we know that he's with us, and we've stashed him in a secure spot for treatment. What about Caesar and Lucy? Well, there's going to be fighting for a bit longer, I'm afraid. But don't worry about it. They usually duke it out far away, so they won't disrupt your sleep. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. Yeah, they fight and make up in a flash, even quicker than Steel Tusk's engine eats gas. Alright, let's save the chit-chat for tomorrow and catch some Z's today. You must be beat. Young guns need to get enough sleep to grow up healthy. After a long day, we took the Sons of Caledon's generous offer and stayed overnight in Blazewood. The next morning. Look at this little hub. Very cool, very nice little theme. Surprised at how well I slept in a new place. Must have been exhausted yesterday. Now my eyes feel way better after a good night's rest. I wonder if Wise slept well. It took him a week to get used to a new pillow last time. Let's check it out. Little bar, very cool. Oh, little chest. Little rundown buildings. It's very cool. It's like a little western vibe. Johnny, my pal, you're back. I knew you wouldn't. You don't look like a typical outer ringer, little one. Where are you from? I'm a proxy from the city. Proxy. This name rings a bell, but I can't quite place it. I heard you know a lot about the legends of the Outer Ring. Legends, oh right. My grandpa used to tell me that a long, long time ago, a group of wanderers came to the Outer Ring and found oil here. What was that saying? A group of wanderers found oil here. Oh yeah, oil. Back in my day, this place was an oil haven, but then the Hollows came, and after that, where was I? Nothing. Thank you for this story. The town's buzzing lately. That's like when my buddy returned. Little old man. Some kids. What happens if a bamboo runs out of power in the wilderness? It's so harsh and desolate out here that nobody would ever rescue it. They just sent out a distress signal, and some would just crawl into some tumbleweed and wait until Destiny sent someone out to open up their surprise box. What does that mean? That they die? Another chest. This girl, she's pretty cool. Alright, let's continue on.
Morning. Did you sleep well? You were exhausted yesterday, right? As soon as your head hit the pillow, you were out like a light.
Where's Wise?
Billy, where's Wise? I haven't seen him.
Oh, I just took him back to your store. The other manager and Caesar decided that they're gonna move some of the equipment into your car and set up a mobile proxy workshop.
Move the HDD here?
You mean moving the HDD equipment out here?
Right. The other manager said working in the city would make communication difficult. Plus, smart devices are few and far between in the Outer Ring, and long-range data transmission could slow us down.
Oh, morning, Proxy. You're awake. Billy's right. You'll be more efficient working from here in the Outer Ring. Don't worry. We'll take care of the power and network connection. Even in the Outer Ring, you'll be, walking on thin ice.
Suddenly feeling nervous about the work environment? Does she mean to say like a fish in water?
Hearing you say that makes me a little nervous about our new working environment.
By the way, before the equipment arrives, let me take you to Blazewood and introduce you to the townsfolk. Lucy said you might not be used to roughing it with us, so I got the mayor to prepare a place for you.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
It's no problem. After we get back from town, go talk to Lucy and the others. I heard from your brother that you need to collect some holo data before the race. Lucy and the gang are also preparing for the Tour d'Inferno. You should be able to help each other out.
Let's do it. Where's she at? Oh, look at this guy. Wearing like a little sheep. Ooh. She looks cool.
Casa! I brought the proxy to say hi.
Oh, Caesar. So this is the proxy from the city? Guess folks from New Eridu start working young, just like us.
Caesar, who's this young lady?
Caesar, who's this young lady?
Young lady? You city folks talk funny. I'm Casa, the mayor of Blazewood. The Sons of Caledon have taken good care of our town. So if you need anything, just let me know. You can stay in the house behind me tonight. Sorry, it's still got some stuff that hasn't been moved out, but I'll get someone to clean it up.
Hey, Casa. I noticed a lot of people in town making these woven items.
We don't have a choice. The pipeline to town still isn't fixed. Without a gas station, all we can do is make handicrafts to earn a living. Luckily, we got a big order recently. And with the Tour d'Inferno coming up, the sunflints are selling like hotcakes.
Sunflint.
What's a sunflint?
Oh, it's a kind of handicraft woven from straw. During the Tour d'Inferno, almost every house in the old oil field hangs them up.
Very cute. It's like a dream catcher. A craft made from grass and blazewood for the residents of the old oil field district. It's also an important decoration for the Tour d'Inferno. The center of the ring bears a unique image. It likely holds some significance. It looks like a face.
The pattern looks like a face.
The elders say this is the face of the god of sun and fire, who guides heroes to ignite Cinder Lake and return safely from the hollow. But there's another saying. The upside-down person on the sunflint is the first overlord of the Motor League.
There must be a story behind this special pattern.
Such a unique pattern must have a story behind it, right?
Yup! Actually, this pattern represents the legend of the first overlord's Tour d'Inferno. Though the old oil field can still produce oil, Did you know the core oil field was swallowed up by a hollow decades ago?
Isn't oil susceptible to ether corruption?
Wait, isn't oil susceptible to ether corruption?
Mm-hmm. After the disaster, etheric matter seeped through the underground facilities and oil pumps, ruining the shallow oil reserves. But luckily, the collapse of the only deep drilling facility formed a unique natural gas vent. The burning gas kept the etheric matter from spreading further down.
So the natural gas vent is Cinderglow Lake?
So the natural gas vent is Cinderglow Lake?
The appearance of Cinder Lake saved everyone's livelihoods in the old oil field. But even with Cinder Lake, we can't rest easy. Natural gas and etheric matter burning together can easily turn into ether crystals building up around the lake. If left unchecked, more and more crystals will build up and eventually block the vent, extinguishing the lake. If that happens, the underground oil will be doomed.
There was a time when Cinder Lake nearly went out. In order to save it, a young man and his friends risked their lives to enter the hollow and blast open an ether crystal using a special spark stone. Just like the one in my hand.
Sparkstone. The proof of entry for the Tour de Inferno, filled with this special catalytic fuel. After throwing it into the Cinder Lake, it can react with the natural gases and the ether compounds to detonate an explosion, clearing the ether crystals nearby.
But the hollow was treacherous, and they didn't even have a carrot with them. By the time they reached Cinder Lake, it was almost completely covered with crystals. Out of desperation, the young man rode his bike into the only spot that was still burning in Cinder Lake and managed to ignite it.
So in memory of the sacrifice.
So, everyone makes sunflints in memory of his sacrifice.
Oh, Proxy. I never said the first Overlord died there.
It's normal for the proxy to think that way. After all, everyone who went to Cinder Lake with him thought he was dead, but a day later, he miraculously emerged from the hollow alive. Folks say the god of the sun and fire was moved by his bravery, allowing him to be reborn from the flames. Since then, the residents have drawn his face in the image of him diving into Cinder Lake on their sunflints. There's even a line from a folk song that goes, "Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly."
Glad it was a happy ending.
Glad the story has a happy ending.
Right? If it ended tragically, the Tour de Inferno wouldn't be so epic! Of course, the first Overlord did more than that. After he returned, he gathered all the biker gangs in the old oil field and formed the Motor League. He also made the rule that the Tour de Inferno would be held every few years to prevent a similar crisis at Cinder Lake.
Yeah, that's why the Tour de Inferno continues to this day. It's still a feat only the strongest bikers can accomplish, but for us residents, it's become more of a festival.
Looks like we lost track of time chatting about the Tour de Inferno. It's an interesting topic. I'm glad you think so. I need to talk to Casa about powering your equipment, Proxy. Why don't you head back to the gas station and meet Lucy and the others? Cute. Yeah, she's very cool. Very cool little chapter so far. Let's go. Back to Lucy.
Proxy, you made it. Proxy, didn't Caesar say you were just going to meet the mayor? What
You can
took
see
you
the
so
mayor.
long?
We talked about the Tour de Inferno. Oh, the mayor of the town.
We saw the sunflints in Blazewood and ended
Da,
up hearing
da,
the
da,
legend
da,
of the
da.
Tour de Inferno. So that's why Caesar was so pumped up. After all, that's her favorite story. She even said her dream is to become a hero, just like the first Overlord. If she really wants to be like the first Overlord, she better forget those childish fairy tales fast.
The first Overlord really existed, right? You're not a fan of this legend, Lucy? You don't like this legend, Lucy?
You're not a fan of this legend, Lucy? It's not that I dislike it, but come on, we're all grown-ups here. We should look at things realistically, don't you think? I mean, the Tour de Inferno only happened a few decades ago. How come it's turned into this huge legend? But using an act of God to spread his story far and wide? The first Overlord must have been pretty smart. Lucy, Caesar said this kind of old person talk will give you wrinkles. Nonsense! Don't listen to her lies! I I use exfoliating face masks every day. No way. Proxy, you can see it too, right? The Torrid Inferno is less about heroics and more about the First Overlord securing control of the old oil field.
Your thinking is like a city entrepreneur. Or speaking of which, Caesar called you Montefiore. You're thinking like an entrepreneur.
That's a very realistic take. It sounds like something a new Eridu entrepreneur would say. Wow, Proxy, you're so smart. Lucy is actually from New Eridu.
You gave up the city life?
So you're from the city? What made you give up that life?
It's because I never wanted that kind of life where everything is already laid out for you. Plus, my dad only cares about profits and business.
Exactly. It's different in the Outer Ring, especially in the old oil field. The Motor League is all about freedom and justice.
That's what they say. But to survive, you can't forget about profits and business. Take the Sons of Caledon, for example. Employees need paychecks, vehicles need maintenance, and we need supplies that the city won't sell us. Which means we need connections and money. Proxy, I wasn't just making it up when I said the Overlord's faction is targeting us. The Sons of Caledon have had better rep than the Vanquishers these past few years. So, of course, they're jealous. But the recent bad routes we've been getting have hurt our income, and recruiting new members has been an issue. So, for the future survival of the Sons of Caledon, we have to take the Overlord's title.
Sounds like you got things figured out.
You've got it all figured out.
I knew someone as sharp as Phaethon would get it. Brute strength and passion alone won't
She
get you
is
far.
low-key evil, isn't she?
Just watch. It won't be long before I beat Caesar and take the Sons of Caledon from her.
That laugh. And the way she's standing, too. Evil,
Lucy,
evil.
You wouldn't admit it earlier, but it turns out you lost last night.
No, I didn't lose. It was just a momentary truce. After all, prepping for the Torrid Inferno is what's most important now. I can put becoming the boss on the back burner. Proxy, let's talk business. The other Phaethon mentioned this morning that the lack of hollow data in the Outer Ring is affecting your ability to perform in the hollows. So for now, we'll be going into the hollows with you to gather data.
Oh, I also need your help with something. The vehicles for the Tour d'Inferno need some modifications. We need to get a hold of the necessary parts.
At the same moment...
Belle, I'm back.
Good job, Wise.
Good job, Wise. Come on, I'll help you set up the
About
HDD.
time.
No need. I just tested the voltage and network speed here. The HDD is working fine. Fairy and Eos are pretty excited to be in the Outer Ring. But it's a new environment, so it'll take some getting used to.
Let's gain some experience first.
To help Caesar and the others win the race, let's start by gaining a bit of experience.
All right, Belle. If you're ready, let's get going.
Let's do it. Now we got two things to do in the hollow: collect the hollow data and buying vehicle parts. Caesar and her crew said it doesn't matter which one we tackle first, so I'll just leave the call to you. Let's get moving when you're all set. Caesar and her crew said it doesn't matter which test we handle first. I'm leaving the call to you. Ooh, that got a little crazy there, didn't it? Oh, it gave us both lines. If you're curious about the commission or the Sons of Caledon, talk to Bernice, Lighter, and Piper. Let's just freaking go. Alright, let's do this. We got a little computer here. Let's buy the parts first. Oh, we get to use the grills. Exciting. Let's do it.
The Sons of Caledon
Who
are
are
here,
these
as
guys?
expected.
Let's move.
Monkey.
Stick to the plan.
My God. Not long after, somewhere near the recycling plant inside the hollow.
The place that refits old vehicle parts is just past the hollow entrance. We'll be there soon.
Hold on. Actually, I have a question. I heard from Belle that the factory in the Hollow sells parts after they've been sorted. If that's the case, Why not just buy them outside the hollow?
It's simple, really. With so many bikers in the old oil field, the leftover parts that do end up reaching the market are the ones that no one wants.
Exactly. It's like if you want top quality fresh fish. Someone has to set out to sea early in the morning and use an airship to get the ingredients back to the kitchen.
Is that really necessary?
It's just fish. Is all that really necessary? Proxy, it's way easier for us to come into the hollow to buy stuff, compared to the hassle city folks go through just to have a meal.
Oh, damn. Here we go. Her freaking fire pigtail holders. Love that. Hold special attack to activate this. If there's enough energy, hold it to activate again. When we consume enough energy, we'll accumulate heat. Upon reaching 50 points, we'll enter nitro fuel cocktail state. While in cocktail state, basic attack consumes heat to unleash basic attacks. Alright, let's just try it out.
Ethereals, watch out, everyone.
Ooh!
Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
That's right.
Yeah, she is awesome. These are good too, especially, but I don't know, Bernice feels really good.
These traps are in the factory to keep ethereals out. They're really dangerous. Hard to say which one's more dangerous. I'm gonna burn them to the ground. Ethereals around here.
I don't know if you hold it down, she just like sprays them.
Clean up a bit.
And you build up a little meter. And you can do this. It uses it. Pretty cool. She really just like zips around. See her ultimate segments.
Looks like I win this. And here!
Oh, the parts recycling plant is just up ahead.
Reminder, the ether concentration here is quite low, and spatial stability is normal.
Greetings. By the look of your gear, I take it you're from the Motor League.
Hey, old-timer. We're looking for some bike parts.
So, you're here for parts too, huh? Unfortunately, we're out of stock until the Torrid Inferno is over.
Say what? The heck's going on?
Some youngsters came by this morning and bought up all of my stock.
Huh?
I warned them that buying up everything would make things difficult for my other customers, but the Thyron girl leading them seemed awful fiery, and they paid well above market price. Oh, she said she's from the Sons of Caledon and that they were prepping for the big challenge since they finally got a spot to compete.
Wait, do we have any Thyrans? Grassy, Woody, and Bricky aren't girls, right?
Is that the pigs' names?
Bernice, the heart of the matter is that someone impersonated us and bought everything here.
Wait, what did you say?
We're the real Sons of Caledon. We have no idea who those other people are.
Damn. Not only did they keep us from getting parts, they also tarnished our reputation. They played their hand well.
Well, actually, the whole thing just feels wrong to me. If you can persuade her to change her mind, I won't object. Just, don't mention it was me who told you.
Where did those people go, old man?
Oh, after they bought everything here, they headed straight to the abandoned vehicle graveyard deeper in the hollow when they heard there were more parts there.
We must stop them! Let's go kick their
have to stop them.
ass.
I need to go to the vehicle graveyard to get my bike back.
Oh no!
we make
You see
it
her
in time?
ultimate first.
It's okay. Why is that Piper to bring the vehicles here?
So
This
cute!
way. There's a spatial
So
system
cool.
nearby.
And it wasn't
We'll be
over.
able to rendezvous
Rude.
with her soon.
Oh, that was gonna be good right there.
On you. The rendezvous point is near the highway. We're almost there.
Please be aware,
Kick their
explosive items
ass.
detected in the vicinity.
The whole faction thing's really cool. I like how they set it up pretty nice.
Warning, Bernice has activated reckless charge mode.
Who's that? What terrible taste.
Someone who uses Golden Damsel in Distress as their internet username has no right to question my taste.
Freaking get 'em, Bernice. Look at this thing. Look at the little pigs. Is that from me? From her? I don't think so.
This one won't be easy. Watch out. Need a hand?
Victory's mine!
Hit! Yeah! Get ready for a fiery feast!
Maybe it is. I don't know. That is so cool if it is. Or it could be the Bang-Day, I don't know. Or Lucy's support, maybe? I know, I really don't use Lucy much
Biosignals
either.
detected in the area ahead.
Great, Piper's already here. I can finally get my bike. Wow, Piper! You brought the vehicles!
I'm just heeding the proxy's call. Little old me wouldn't keep you waiting for a minute longer. Your rides are here for you. Let's get a rollin'.
Thanks, little OU. Guys,
Let's get
ride.
a rollin'. As soon as she finishes speaking, Bernice immediately gets onto her bike and rides.
Slow down, Bernice! You're going too fast!
It's time to find out who's the fastest. We might be able to get ahead of them.
Ooh-wee. You young'uns sure got some fire in your belly.
Proxy, get on!
Oh, let's
head out.
go! Moments later, near the vehicle graveyard.
Perfect. We're the first to get here.
No!
I was thinking, since we have the upper hand, we might as well call it a day. But seeing you like this really brings out my predatory instincts.
So soft. So warm.
Are you crazy?
Huh? Don't all kitties love being warm and toasty? Bernice, are you okay? Oh, they're the proxies! Just getting started. Oh, he's a cat siren!
Bernice! It's rude to stroke someone's tail if you don't know them.
Oh, yeah! First time you used to be a scratch under the chin, right?
Don't patronize me.
No, you're so cute when you're angry.
Damn it.
The enemies haven't had enough fun yet.
Okay, that's enough. I give up.
What? You give up? Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Explain yourself.
It means the refitted parts will be returned, and I'll give up the parts from the vehicle graveyard. So let's just pretend none of this ever happened.
Huh. Pretend none of this ever happened?
What? Feeling hard done by? After I bought the parts, no one else should have come by. This shouldn't affect the Sons of Caledon's reputation. Besides, if my employer finds out I failed, it won't do me any good either. So I'll say the job's done. You benefit from this too.
Pretend none of this ever happened?
Come on, what's your deal? What more do you want?
Oh, but we were having so much fun just now.
What?
Kitty, you're really good. I've never seen a Thyron as skilled and cute as you before.
Bernice a little free?
Cute? Wait,
You
what
like
are you
that?
talking about?
I mean it. And it looks like the legends are true. Cat Thyrons aren't loyal to their masters.
I'm just a mercenary working to get paid. And about my employer, Honestly, I'm not a big fan of him. But I can't reveal his identity. I don't want to cause trouble for myself, so don't even go there.
That's okay. We won't ask. Hey, Bernice! This isn't your decision to make!
Leave her be, Lucy. Once Bernice has her mind made up, nothing's gonna change it.
Kitty, if you don't like your current employer, why not join the Sons of Calydon?
Huh? Aren't you afraid I'll betray you? No one's safe from the sharp claws of a cat, Thyron.
Don't worry, I've heard that kitties choose to partner up with only the strongest. The Sons of Calydon can definitely live up to that.
We'll see. Once you've actually proven you're the strongest, at least. And stop calling me Kitty. I do have a name. It's Pulchra.
Okay, Pulchra.
Pulchra.
Let's play again next time.
With a playmate who doesn't know their own strength? I think I'll pass. But I am partial to warm places.
She's into it. Cute couple, cute couple. All right, next mission. Here we go. I'll go with just these two, I guess. No Bernice this time. Unfortunate. Not long after, somewhere inside the hollow.
Belle, Sons of Calydon, can you hear me?
They could have gave us
Our
lightning
mission
to
is to collect
use.
hollow data.
Whatever.
Belle, you should be familiar with the process.
Like that time with Billy, or place data piles in safe areas.
Got it. It's just like that time with Billy.
Don't
Just
worry,
like that
Proxy.
time with Billy.
Unlike Billy, we won't let the Ethereals chase you around.
Speaking of which, I've been curious for a while now. Lighter always calls Billy brother. What's the story there?
Oh, that's because every biker gang in the old oil field has champions. Lighter and Billy are our champions. The first Overlord
Champions.
established that any gang joining the League must act with honor. Normally, the Overlord mediates disputes, but if he's not around or an agreement can't be reached, they settle it with a duel. That's where the champions come in.
The boss is right. Champions bear the honor or humiliation of the entire gang. We also serve as the leader's bodyguards. However, considering the boss's strength, she really doesn't need protecting.
What did Big Daddy say again? Ah, a ruler doesn't need to be the strongest or the smartest. Just someone who can unite the masses. But in the Sons of Calydon, I just so happen to be the best fighter.
How can you say that? Lighter doesn't have enough to do, and it's all 'cause you can't control your temper and get into fights yourself. I even had to find other tasks for him to do.
Proxy, to be honest, for the longest time, I thought Lighter was here just to do odd jobs.
Well, Lucy sure knows how to get the most out of the money she spent.
All right, here we go.
Master, you have reached the data collection area. Data pile 1 initializing.
Just up ahead. Amazing! How'd you do that? Dodge now!
Weaklings! Not even close!
Is that lightning? I feel like I hear him talking.
Leave everything to me!
I don't know if I see him.
Activation complete. Next installation location has been marked.
Lucky it's not too far this time.
Cool.
Grab that data pile and let's move.
Right away, Your Highness.
Ew. Ugh, come on.
Data pile 2 initializing.
People please.
Either let me help out once in a while.
Activation complete. We just need to install one more and it's done.
That was the past one.
The perfect installation
Cheers.
location has been selected for you.
It'll be a lot more perfect if it were closer to us.
Data pile 3 initializing. Watch out, more ethereals incoming.
Oh, there he was. Fine. Thought I heard him. He just comes in such a flash. You can't even see him.
Not bad.
There's more to battle.
I wonder if there's cheaters summoning the pig. Unless it's just like a story mode mission thing. That'd be really cool if she did. Well, I guess it's her. I didn't even see.
See, I'm
This one to read itself?
Victory's mine.
It's my turn. Next zone.
Activation complete.
Too easy.
Nice. On to the next. Warning. Biosignals detected near data pile 2. Let's go, Wise.
Data pile set up here is gone. There was a biosignal here not too long ago, and the signs on the ground show that the data pile dripped out by forest. Looks like someone stole it. They could have gone too far with that data pile, so let's just look around for some clues. Stealing our data piles. Clutter on the road. There's some barricade here before. It looks like someone bulldozed right through it. It must be
Is this a hidden fissure?
scum. They will die. We're gonna burst the monkey now.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Like a wolf boy.
There they are.
A little pool. How fun.
Do you know those people?
Little motel or something?
Don't think so. But judging by their get-ups, they're in the biker gang too.
The brave fear nothing.
Crowd pleaser.
No monkey.
Hold it right there. I've caught you red-handed, you bunch of filthy thieves.
Hey, little girl, watch your mouth. Who you calling a thief?
You, obviously. The data piles you're holding are the property of the Sons of Caledon. We put them there ourselves. Which biker gang are you running with? You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Who we are is none of your business. You say these are yours, but can you prove it?
Of course. These data piles come with receipts. All I'll have to do is just compare them with the registration numbers.
You're that Lucy something from the city, aren't you? Yeah, we've heard about the loudmouth strategist of the Sons of Caledon. It's clear you certainly know how to talk a big game. but we're not buying it. Look at these piles. There's no number on them at all.
Huh? The numbers on the data piles are gone?
You see, these data piles were just abandoned in the hollow. Unclaimed equipment. According to the League's rules, it's finders keepers. To think the Sons of Caledon would try to snatch our stuff using such a feeble lie. That's hilarious.
At first, I thought you were just small-time crooks, but you've clearly come prepared.
Psst. Lucy, what are you talking about?
To grind off numbers engraved on a metal surface in such a short time, you'd need a specialized grinder. Since they've even gone to the lengths of preparing that kind of equipment, they must have planned for this well in advance.
Ah, I see. Since Lucy doesn't want me meddling, I'll leave this to you, Lighter.
Got it, boss. Looks like it's my time to shine.
Gonna
Listen
get
up.
it done
I
later.
may not know the reason, but it looks like you're looking for a duel.
Since we're all bikers, this is the only fair way to solve a conflict.
Lyda, they say you haven't lost a single duel since becoming a champion of the Sons of Caledon. It's time to remind you of the humiliation of defeat.
I don't think you'll be forgetting the Ember Arena anytime soon. Yes, it was tough going for you for a while, huh? Taste of pain must still be fresh in your memory. To
Not
be
the
straight
trauma,
with you, our
not the
champion's
backstory.
from there too, but while you were twiddling your thumbs, he built up a 20-fight winning streak.
Wait, it can't be.
Bet you're shaking in your boots, Lyda. That's right. You know just who we're talking about.
Sorry, what's his name again?
The monkey! How cool.
Problem! You ended my 21 streak! You cocky bastard! Just because you're handsome, skilled, happier, and handsome! You think you can just forget my name?
Wait, did he just say you're handsome twice?
Bellum, huh? That's cool. I'll remember.
Prettiness in this chapter.
Don't give me that crap! You've already said that 3 times! Enough talking. Our briefings today. Right here, right now!
Oh shit, let's go. If only we could play as later.
But all that stuff about you losing before, is that true?
So annoying, man.
Of course it's true. I mean, winning isn't everything in that kind of thing.
Hey, Lighter! You'd better take this seriously. Don't try to find excuses when you
It's not even fighting you. Her blockability is so good.
We're just getting started.
Not even close!
Combat in this game feels so good. I never played Impact Third though, so I wonder if it's good play.
Sounds weird.
Time to shine!
Crackdown!
Destroyed. Easy peasy.
I lost.
Bellum lost? What should we do now? We were told that...
Don't do anything. Leave the data piles to the Sons of Caledon. I'll take responsibility for this.
Okay. Okay. Understood, Bellum.
Lighter, I came here to face you. Now that we've fought, according to League rules, I concede defeat. I just didn't expect that after all these years. I still couldn't beat you and reclaim my honor.
Poor monkey man.
No, you're wrong. You never needed to reclaim any honor in the first place. I didn't mean to forget your name. It's just that everything in the underground fighting scene means nothing to me.
What?
Hurting an opponent for money, taking a dive for money. That life has nothing to do with honor. Only those with no choice step into the ring. You were no different back then. You've got the skills to leave that place behind and become a biker gang's champion. Why leave your heart in that dark, cramped hellhole?
Ladder, you mean?
Be grateful for the outer ring. It doesn't care about your past or where you come from. If you've got the skills, you rewrite your fate. If you just want to test your mettle against me, say the word. I'm down anytime. After all, I've got a rival that I've been itching to challenge for a while now.
I will. Ladder. Thank you.
Later is the best.
No problem, Bellum.
Ladder. You never intended on remembering my name. You're just messing with me again.
Wait, aside from the name thing, I meant everything I said.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
Poor Monkey Man. Late that night after dinner. You've got quite an appetite today. Must be because you wrapped up your tasks. Those mystery meat burritos and mystery meat skewers, and you're really not phased at all. Don't sweat the insect legs. Did you really have to point that out? I thought I was just imagining the insect legs, but well, I guess this really does give us a taste of the outer ring life. Your phone's ringing. A message, perhaps? Hello? Lucy? Faithin, it's me, Lucy. What's up at this hour? Yeah, I want to talk to you about something. I'll wait for you at the hut behind the gas station. Oh yeah, come alone. Don't let anyone else find out. So secretive. You gonna kill us? No, but that would be crazy. Girl.
Proxy, sorry to call you here so late. I'll cut to the chase. I have an extra commission for you, and I need you to keep it secret.
Why keep it so secret?
From others? We're in a crucial stage of our preparation for the race, and I don't want this throwing anyone off their game. You must have noticed. Lately, every time we go into the hollows, we're met with one obstacle after another. Ugh, it's clear someone has it out for us. I did a background check on Bellum and Pulchra. There's no public info linking them to any biker gang, but I bet they've got something to do with the Vanquishers.
I feel the same way.
After all, the Tour d'Inferno is a duel between your factions. Also, knowing Lucius, there's no way he's not involved. But we don't have solid proof, so we can't do anything about it. Proxy, I expected some tricks from our rivals, but something's off. Their intel is always right on the money. If they didn't know about our plans ahead of time, how could they keep getting the jump on us? Someone in town must be feeding intel to the Vanquishers.
Ooh.
Do you have any suspects in mind? Not yet. Blazewood mostly backs us to win, so I need to investigate. I'll look into it. I might need your help further down the line, though.
Maybe the mayor guy? They're keeping hostage? Don't worry, Faithin will take the commission.
Faithin will take the commission. Thanks. Oh, and just a reminder, don't tell the others. Especially Bernice and Caesar. Bernice can't keep a secret. And as for Caesar, well, never mind.
You care
you
about
really
Caesar,
care about
don't
Caesar,
you?
huh? No way! I have intel Caesar doesn't know, which means I have the upper hand. That's all. Anyway, I'll contact you once I get a breakthrough. Wait for my word. Bye.
See ya. What other proxies? Is there anything else you'd like to know? How about Lucius? Wondering how I knew it was him? Lucius loves making others do his dirty work. Hiring mercenaries and keeping his hands clean. He's been using these tricks ever since he became the Overlord's right-hand man. If you dealt with him before, you'd know what I mean. To be honest, I have feelings he's involved in that accident when he first came to the Outer Ring. She is so smart. That accident does seem suspicious. I looked into it. None of the Motor League's trucks took that route that day. Was it an attack aimed at us? We decided to hire a proxy before settling in Blazewood, so that information couldn't have leaked, but Lucius probably got the details from the Motor League's records of trucks entering New Eridu. I believe he aimed to cause supply losses or even casualties for us, so sorry for getting you dragged into this mess. A proxy's life is never short of risks. It's getting late, I'm out. Go get some rest, Proxy. No probs, no probs. Hopefully we get to fight Lucius. You're back, Belle. What did Lucy say to you? Tell him what happened. So she said not to tell anybody, but we just told Wise everything. Good. I see Lucy's got some valid concerns. Compared to relatively known enemies, it's threats from nearbys that are more concerning. Lucy's investigation might take a while, Belle. Since we're free now, let's kick back and do our own thing. Yep, sounds good. It's getting late, Belle. Time to go to bed. Inside the house and take a nap. Yes. You enter the room and lay down on the bed that is not the most comfortable, but smells fresh and clean. With Lucy's news on your mind and the exhaustion from the hollows, you drift off to sleep. The night passes before the day dawns in the outer ring. Lovely. Hello? Oh, hey, Belle, do you need anything? About Lucy. I haven't heard anything from Lucy yet, but if you're curious about the investigation, go ask her about it. Maybe we can help her out. See, it's me, about before. Hey, Proxy, your timing couldn't be better. I was just about to message you. I got some clues. Find out who the snitch was? Pretty much. It's kind of tricky and better if we talk in person. Meet where we met up last time. Be right there. Okay, I'll be waiting. Who do we think it is?
Oh, Proxy, it's you. Are you looking for Lucy?
Yeah, I want to go over the Tour d'Inferno
I wanted to
details.
go over the details of the Tour d'Inferno with Lucy.
Ah, Proxy. You really know how to keep your mouth shut. That's good to know.
I've said it before. If you can't keep a secret and are slow to react, you're not cut out to be a proxy.
Was this a
Was
test
that
just
all
now?
A test of my competency? So I passed then?
Yep, you're the real deal, Proxy. Definitely some of the Sons of
Wow.
Calydon should work with long—
Don't let Piper's
Good
usual
girls.
careless facade fool you. She's actually pretty cautious.
Sorry about that. Just little old unreliable me. Anyway, let's get to the real issue. The informant problem. Here's the deal. Ever since we've set up camp here, I've noticed something odd. Every time Blazewood ships out their handicrafts, Casa always leaves town for 2 or 3 hours at night, carrying hollow gear with her. Since Lucy told me there might be a mole, one night I pretended I couldn't sleep and talked to Casa when she was about to leave. She said she was out for a stroll because she also couldn't sleep, and then she just went back inside as if everything was normal. But an hour later, she snuck out of Blazewood again.
Casa could be the
Looks like Casa could very
informant.
well be the informant.
Not Casa. She's so
This
cool.
is terrible news. Casa's relationship with the Sons of Calydon goes back longer than I've been around. We set up camp here because of that trust. And to Caesar, Casa has always been like a big sister. Someone she can rely on. If she really has backstabbed us.
Hopefully not. I'm gonna assume it's a red herring. Caesar's
Caesar's
gonna
going to be torn up
crushed.
about it.
So, we have to investigate this discreetly. If we're right about this, we need to solve it without Caesar knowing.
This is a tough situation. Like speeding downhill heading for a turn, but your brakes are out. But dwelling on the worst case scenario won't help. We have to roll with the punches, 'cause that's how the Sons of Calydon do.
Piper's right. Once a wild boar charges, there's no backing down. Proxy, I heard there's another shipment going out in a few days. Casa should follow her usual routine. We'll follow her at night and see what she's up to.
The night of the Blazewood shipment has finally arrived. Casa has already left town, Bill. Let's pack up and get moving. Let's track down this biatch. Though I don't think it's her. It's either being threatened or something, who knows. And we're gonna play as them, the Secret Service squad. Cute. Let's do it.
Alright, we're in the hollow.
How are things with
with
Bernice and Caesar?
I checked. Caesar's already asleep. That girl's got a routine like clockwork.
And Bernice is all taken care of. I sparred with her the entire day to wear her out. Looks like tonight, the Ethereals in the Hollow won't taste my perfect one-hit KO. They got off lucky.
Quit whining, Lighter. If you'd hidden the nitro fuel better, we wouldn't be in this mess. Alright, let's get moving. Only the three of us and the proxy can handle this now.
There she is. What a baddie.
It's Casa!
Alright.
This way, quickly! Now back on the road. You did your best today. Eyes on me! Damn material! So that's how you want to go, huh? Smash like an out-of-the-park home run!
Too easy on
You're in a
this.
hurry, but please, hold your horses. It would be a real shame if we were too noisy and Casa found out.
Hey, Foxy, where did Casa go?
Let's search the area first.
The ground past the barricades looks damp, but no footprints. Did Casa head to the upper
Looks
level?
like this isn't the right way.
I don't know. Oh, hey.
Buckle up!
I think this place is
Dead. Easy as that. All doors are locked and no clues about Casa's whereabouts, but thankfully we might have a witness here. Let's try asking the Bangbo over there. Yeah, hi. What brings you back, Master? I was napping. Oh, you're not Master, or the one with the pointy ears, or the tall guy. Who are you? Casa asks us to check on the goods. Did Master ask you to come? The goods are fine and the ether concentration is low here. Everything is all good. Where's your Master? Master wanted to meet that pointy-eared guy and left through the fissure. The fissure? There's a magical fissure in the storage. Master says it's hidden behind a stack of cargo boxes, but I'm too stupid to remember precisely where it was. Master told me to stay away, saying that I get sucked in and die. If you're looking for Master, go through that fissure. It's hidden behind the back of the cargo boxes. Oh, thanks.
It's the exit! Let's go!
Let's get this other crate first. Okay. Get him later.
There's Casa. Looks like she's waiting for someone. Proxy.
I'm here like I was told. Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought we agreed.
Morse?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up.
Edgy wolf boy.
Or I'll just take it from the Sons of Caledon.
Wait, what?
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Oh yeah? Bring it on! Morse, come
Yeah, let's
back,
kick his
go
ass.
right now! Caesar, trust me.
Very cool. Lucy's a
What are you
badass.
doing running with them?
Hang on, Lucy, I can explain.
You guys met up here in secret. What else is there
Why
to
is it daylight all of a
explain?
sudden?
What did they
They should
hook
have kept
you
it
up
dark.
with? Run!
It's not like that. It's just that the town is in dire need of necessities. Ever since the gas station ran out of gas, we've been running low on money and resources.
I killed him so fast.
He's trying to escape! After him! Huh? Caesar, you're here!
Or
Caesar,
she
calm
is.
down and listen to me. Costa and the Overlord.
Enough! I know. These supplies will get corrupted if left in the hollow. Casa. Take them with you.
Oh shit, who's
Overlord
this?
Pompeii?
Oh damn. I thought the angsty twin
Been a
was the
while,
Overlord.
Caesar of the Sons of Caledon. To think that little sprout by Big Daddy's side would dare bring her underlings to challenge me.
Very cool design though.
Overlord Pompeii, while the Sons of Caledon still recognize you as the leader of the Motor League, you'd better explain why you're here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That will be addressed soon enough. But first, there's a more pressing matter. Caesar, these goods are what the Vanquishers promised to deliver to Blazewood. Are you deciding to let the mayor take them?
Don't push your luck.
Lucy, wait. I heard you arguing with Casa earlier. I checked these boxes. They really are food and medicine. They weren't lying, no matter where they came from. These are things the town needs. But, Casa, if you're in a bad spot, why didn't you ask us for help? We've known each other for years.
Caesar, I was actually planning to ask you for help. But then you came in all excited, telling me you qualified for the Tour d'Inferno and asked if you could stay in Blazewood for a while. The Sons of Caledon have helped Blazewood so much over the years. At a crucial time like this, we have no way to repay you. So how could we make you worry about this for us too?
Repay? Selling us out to the Vanquishers is your idea of repaying us?
Selling you out? Wait, Lucy, I've never betrayed you. I just made a deal with the Vanquishers. We trade the handicrafts we make for supplies.
She's telling the truth. Although you have the favor of Blazewood, as the Overlord, I couldn't turn a blind eye to the needs of the residents. So I presented them with an opportunity. When Casa suggested moving the trade to the Hollow to avoid any misunderstandings, I agreed. After all, we can't disrupt the peace among League members.
So you're saying the leak about our whereabouts has nothing to do with you?
Standing your ground is a good trait, but not knowing when to back down is just disrespectful. I'm here to resolve this matter. Today I found this in the handicrafts Blazewood delivered.
Suspicious Zenless part. A Zenless part was given to Pompeii. A little bottle made of iron, usually the same oil inside as a blessing, but this one was an electric chip inside instead. Ooh, someone's been eavesdropping.
Listening
Moors, this vial should have contained heavy oil, the lifeblood of the old oil field. So why is this here? Also, the supplies delivered to Blazewood of late seem to be less than what was agreed upon. Do you know anything about this?
Boss, Pompey,
Moors, I didn't bring you along for the Tour d'Inferno just for you to play dirty tricks. If we, as the League Overlords, are not just, then who would want to remain part of the League? And who would protect the old oil field?
I'm so sorry. I messed up. I wasn't thinking straight. It's all my fault. I'll take the punishment.
He's covering for the other guy. The blonde guy.
You're willing to
It's so
take your
sad.
punishment. Do you think you alone can bear the responsibility for the damage that you've caused? Sons of Caledon, Casa. Moors is my subordinate. I failed to manage him properly. I won't shift the blame onto him. As the current overlord, I'll take responsibility for this and provide compensation.
Nice speech. Now how do you plan to fix this?
Recently, I negotiated and reached cooperation agreements with several areas neighboring the old oil field. According to the agreement, the old oil field's damaged oil pipelines can be rebuilt through other regions, as long as we provide some of the oil to them.
Wait, does that mean our town's oil supply is saved?
That's right. Within 3 months, the supply should be restored. Also, several regions have agreed to share the roads, opening up at least 5 new freight routes for the old oil field. Sons of Caledon. In the next 6 months, I plan to have you manage 3 of these routes. I take it you won't refuse.
You mean you're just gonna hand them over on a silver platter?
I heard you've been drawing bad routes lately. Though it's just a coincidence, it's time to compensate you. And though the new routes are lucrative, they also traverse treacherous areas and require experienced riders. I have a condition, though. You need to help the less fortunate residents in these 3 regions for free during this period. And any teams using the routes in the future must do the same. How does that sound?
Hey, Lucy. How are the terms? Are they really as good as he says?
If it's true. It does solve our long-standing issues with Blazewood. Plus, with expanded routes, the other biker gangs would see a significant income boost.
I see. Hey, old man! Your terms are certainly interesting, but it looks like you're making assumptions. The title of Overlord and who gets to allocate the routes hasn't been decided yet. If I become Overlord, I'll be fairer than you.
You can certainly talk the talk. I'll take that as a yes.
All right, I agree.
Caesar, here's a letter of commitment I wrote myself. The route allocations will be officially announced soon. See you at the Tour d'Inferno.
He seems like a good guy. That's nice. All fair game. Is he gonna be actually? I don't know. He could be a cool boss fight. He has a cool design. But I don't think so. I think he's good. And then his little right-hand man, the little blonde guy, is evil.
So, it turns out, Moors bugged the handicrafts sent to Blazewood for processing, and was listening in on our conversations.
Yes, and once the goods were processed and shipped out, they could discreetly retrieve the listening device. It's a flawless plan.
If that's the case, why did the Overlord reveal this? At that point, we hadn't even discovered the listening device.
Even if we hadn't found the listening device, once we cleared things up with Casa, we would have eventually started to suspect the handicrafts.
That's right. If we found the bugs ourselves, things would have gotten out of hand.
Is there a difference? Oh, Bernice, always so optimistic. The Overlord stepping up shows some sincerity, at least. If we had confronted him, even if it was all Moors' doing, we wouldn't have accepted his terms, right? Mishandling this could have shaken the foundations of the Motor League, jeopardizing the safety of the old oil field.
It would have caused that much trouble? It could jeopardize the safety of the entire area.
It could jeopardize the safety of the entire area?
Yes. We've been able to live relatively peacefully, thanks to the League ensuring the security of our oil resources. You have to understand, our oil isn't just coveted by other regions in the Outer Ring. Big city companies see it as the only thing stopping them from expanding into the Outer Ring. If something happens to the oil, the biker gangs might have a chance to move to other areas. But everyone else won't be so lucky, especially Blazewood. The residents are mainly the elderly or children, and their ether aptitude is weak.
Oh, Proxy, there you are. Sorry to bother you, but can we talk?
Later, a little distance away.
Proxy, I want to discuss Caesar. Ever since we met with the Overlord, she's been acting weird. She's usually straightforward and energetic. But lately, she's just been sitting on her own, lost in thought. She's even eating less than usual.
Is there something on her mind? Maybe she's not feeling well.
Caesar's
What's
worried
she got
about
on her
something
mind?
strange,
Probably
right?
nervous.
Lighter offered to train for the Turd Inferno with her, and she said she'd think about it. I think it's related to what happened that day. But if I ask her, she won't tell me the truth. Just so you know, I don't really care what's wrong with her, but she's still the leader of the Sons of Caledon, and I can't let her affect the others. Proxy, can you come up with something?
I'll try to feel her out subtly. How about I take Caesar out for some fresh air? Let's take her out for some fresh
How
air.
about I take Caesar out to take her mind off things? I'm planning to head back to New Eridu tomorrow to copy some offline data. It might be a good opportunity.
That's a good idea. And Caesar hasn't been to New Eridu much. You can show her around. All right, I'll handle Caesar. Tomorrow, have her take you to New Eridu on her bike. I'll leave the rest to you.
You tell Wise what happened with Caesar that night. Is something troubling Caesar? We've solved the information leak and cleared Casa's name. Caesar should be relieved, right? Doesn't sound like Caesar's style. On top of copying the data, how about taking Caesar for a stroll? Relaxing a bit could help her clear her head. Alright, let's do that. It's getting late though. You should get some rest since you're heading out tomorrow. True. Since you and Caesar are heading back to the city today and tomorrow, perhaps you should get to bed early today. I'll go to bed now. Stepping into the room, you flop onto the simple yet cozy bed. With Caesar's city tour around the corner, what should you do? Wise always complains about being tired during shopping. Would Caesar be up for that? You doze off before you realize it. After a period of time, you're awakened by the sound of chirping birds. Time to prepare to head back to New Eridu. Lucy should have Caesar's sword by now, right? Alright, let's do this. Meet up with Caesar and get ready to leave. This is a lot of content so far. Hey! There you are, Proxy. Come and take a seat. How about a Bernice special? Bernice special? Yep, I'm the bartender for the Sons of Caledons. Whether it's for people or vehicles, I personally mix everything they drink. Steel Tusk is impressive. It can gulp down 200 liters of Bernice special in one go. People and vehicles are a little different. They're not so different. Both vehicles and their drivers need to stay filled up, don't you think? This one's made just for you. Drink it up and you'll be full of energy and ready to go. It'd be rude not to drink it. So good, right? So spicy. Chili mustard and turmeric powder. Caesar said you are guests from the city, so she told me to give you a proper welcome, give you a taste of our style. Caesar said the same thing when Lucy came. I went through a lot of recipes, and this was the one Caesar liked the most. Oh wait, no, when Lucy showed up, Caesar said, let's give her a taste of our tough style. Some collateral damage. Sorry, let me make you a fresh one out of our top-rated drink. This drink's inspired by Nitro Fuel. You know Nitro Fuel, right? That energy drink from your city that's all the drivers are crazy about? Want another drink and a little chat? Sure, let's have a chat over another drink. Sure, what's on your mind? How about your flamethrower? What do you think? They're good, right? It took me a long time to finish the modifications. The one on the left is named Shaker, and the one on the right is named Mixer. With a light press, the careful mixed fuel will ignite into a bright flame. I got the core parts in the black market at Badger's Respite. Big Daddy reckoned that they were military devices back from old Eridu's fall. They're a bit dated, but they could work like a charm. The only downside is its firepower is a bit too fiery. Lucy won't let me cook until I can handle it with my own precision. I'm good on talking. See you later then. If you ever need a drink or a snooze inducer or keep you up at night all-nighter, just hit me up. Don't try to keep them all at once though. Alright. Let's continue on. Proxy, you're here. Lucy mentioned you're heading back to New Eridu to copy the data for the Tour of the Inferno. You've been a huge help to the Sons of Kaladin, so I want to return the favor. Let me be your assistant and bodyguard this time. Your backup is appreciated. No time to waste. Let's get started then. Alright, let's go. Oh, yay. Cheesetopia? What the hell is that? Where am I going? Oh, we're going to the video store. Okay. Back to my place. A few hours later at the Random Play store.
So this is where the famous Phaethon lives and runs a video store. That reminds me. Sometimes Lucy comes all the way to New Eridu just to see movies that feature her favorite stars.
Does Lucy still go back to the city often? Caesar, you haven't been to New Eridu much, have you? Does Lucy still go back?
Does Lucy still come back to the city often?
We sometimes do business in the city. Thanks to her New Eridu citizenship, she can come and go as she pleases. Not me, though. If I hadn't come with you today, it would have been ages since I'd been in the city.
Caesar, how about exploring the city today?
How about we explore the city today? I'll be your tour guide. We have some time while the data copies, and there's nothing else to do here while we wait.
All right, you're the boss.
Let's show her the town. What are we doing in the meantime, Proxy? A good way of relaxing in New Eridu, that would be the holiday day default plan. Watching movies, drinking tea milk, and shopping. Though just when I personally default to. Caesar's a girl about my age, so we shouldn't be too opposed to doing the classic combo. Let's take Caesar to Lumina Square. Time to go. To the movies. Oh, cinemas in the city are huge. It's like a whole block. You don't have cinemas like this in the Outer Ring? We don't have luxury skyscrapers there. Our cinemas are just some large moves with video players. We have open-air kind of drive-in cinemas too. On clear nights, bikers will roll in from miles to catch some awesome movies. Sometimes they even duked it out for a good spot. Didn't expect city cinemas to be so crowded though. Weird, it's not usually this crowded. That's when... Welcome to Gravity Cinema. We'll be showing award-winning movies this week with a unique theme every day. Today's all about thrillers with The Port Peak, Attack on Cybers, The Big Hollow, and Coffee Mate available. Awesome, it's Thriller Day today. Seems like there's an odd one out. You're talking about Coffee Mate, right? Well, it's labeled romantic comedy. It's today's pick for its heart-racing effect. Most viewers' pulses will go wild. Wait, heart racing? Really? Are you into this one, Caesar? No, not at all. It's just a rare cinema trip, so let's just catch a thriller for kicks. Although I'm down for a thriller, is Caesar trying to hide something? Let's go for a thriller. Sure thing, I'm checking tickets now. We still have empty seats for Attack on Cybers and Coffee Mate, so 2 Attack on Cybers tickets for you? Let's do it. Yes, please. You watch Attack on Cybers with Caesar, and after that... Compared to that Cybers horde climbing the tower at end, I love the scene where they broke free from the underground more. That elevator malfunction had me holding my breath. In the scene where the hero's bamboo cracked, yeah, got chills at that part. You're really into thrillers too, Belle. Of course, I super love them. Wait, really? Wise is scared of thrillers? But you guys risk your lives in the Hollow every day. That's why way more intense than a movie, right? Well, he's never willing to admit it. Ah, I see. Let's keep this between us. I didn't expect to learn your brother's little secret from the movie. Feels like we're getting closer now. So where are we headed next? Let's grab a drink. Let's grab a drink. Fine, it's totally up to you, but you really need to consider this seriously. Catch you later. Yeah, I'll think about it. After that, the girl wearing glasses leaves. Ugh. Hey, we'd like some tea milk. Hello. Well, I'm sorry, I got a bit distracted there. Welcome to Richard Tea Milk. Richard Tea Milk? That name rings a bell. When Bernice and I swung by last time, she grabbed a drink from here, and it took us ages to eat. Are you sure it's this one? Yeah, Bernice said it was a rare journey to the city and that she was keen on undiscovering the tea milk ingredients used in the city, so she ordered all the toppings on the menu to be added. Ah, you mean the lady on the motorbike, right? I remember her. I'm sorry, while we don't have a huge range of toppings, I should have explained what would happen if you added them all back then. I'm sorry for the terrible drink you had. No worries, it wasn't your fault. Plus, we had to queue up for a long time to get out of the city for a temporary inspection that day, and it saved us from starving. But today, I'll go for a regular one. You and Caesar buy Coco's recommended tea milk, and then...
We've seen the movie and had our drinks. Where should we go next?
How about a walk?
We've got some time to kill. How about we take a stroll nearby? There are nice shops in Lumina Square. We can stop whenever something catches our eye.
Okay, let's go.
Everyone, watch out! Stay away from that fugitive!
Across the street, a burly man charges through the crowd, followed by several flustered officers.
Uh-oh. That guy has a dangerous look in his eyes. Those guys chasing him don't stand a chance. Take care of yourself, Belle. I'll be right back.
Caesar, before she's even finished speaking, a few minutes later he managed to call her.
Hello, Belle?
Caesar, where are you? You okay?
Caesar, where are you?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I already caught the guy. And besides, you weren't that concerned about me when I was dealing with ethereals before.
But your tone earlier was pretty scary. Humans are more dangerous than ethereals. Your tone's pretty scary.
You sounded so scary just now, and you told me to stay out of the way, so I thought something bad was about to happen.
Sorry to scare you. That guy was really dangerous for an ordinary person. He could have hurt someone. So, are you still nearby? I got totally turned around chasing him through the alleys. So, I am a little lost right now. Give me a minute and I'll come to you. Hey, Belle, can you hear me?
Hey, hello, can you hear me? Darn, my phone's dead. Got it ages ago at a yard sale. Looked fine back then, but now it's acting up. The Outer Ring has many dead zones for signals, so not having a phone isn't really a big deal, but now it's causing trouble. So, young lady, have you managed to contact your friends yet? Oh, your phone is ancient. My daughter is your age, and she changes hers out every year. Huh? Your outfit? You're from the Outer Ring, right? Is there an issue with that? I've got all the papers to enter the city. Oh, that's not what I mean. Most from the Outer Ring work in the Famous Quarter. It's rare to see one here. Thank you for your help, but next time when the public security officers ask citizens to steer clear, we just stay put. It's too risky to rush into danger. But I'm not a citizen. I'm from the Outer Ring. You don't have a duty to protect me, do you? Technically, I guess, but you're still a kid in my eyes. It's only natural for us adults to protect your kids. Don't sweat it. I've kicked my share of butts, and I can tell if my foe's tough from a mile away. Speaking of, you're not nearly as tough as that fugitive. Haven't you considered he lured you into the crowd to pick you off away from the crowd? Of course we have. Huh? So why did you? It was an emergency, and we had no backup. If we hadn't acted, he might have snatched an innocent citizen. To be honest, if he didn't want to face head on, but we had no other choice. For some reason, the officer reminds me of old man Greycrow, who retired a while back. Back when I was like 10, a companion hollow emerged, swallowing a few kids who were picking berries. He risked himself to rescue them, and it wrecked his health, but he always smirks whenever he mentions that incident. What's up, young lady? Nothing, I'm off to meet my friend. Take care of yourself. Goodbye, and thank you for your help. It's all set now. I should meet the proxy. Maybe I should check out that T-Milk place first. Oh, and now we're playing as Caesar. Fine. Hi. Wait, are these Bang Boo knockoffs of the mascots of the Blazewood convenience store? No way, the ones in Blazewood are the knockoffs, so that thing on the Bang Boo's head is an inventory list, and I always wondered why that Bang Boo had a brick on its forehead. A brick can actually be pretty handy in a fight, and to scare off enemies, while I don't have any weapons on hand, a brick is my go-to after a crowbar. Excuse me, may I ask something? Hello? Well, I'm sorry, I got a bit distracted. Welcome to Richard T-Milk. Rich and Milk, Rich. Oh, it's you again? Glad you remember me. Do you know where my friend went? After you dashed across the bridge, your friend got worried and ran after you. Didn't you two meet up? No, my phone's dead. Can't reach her at all. Oh, I'm sorry for not being helpful. No sweat, I'll sort this out. Hey, are you alright? You look distracted. Huh? How did you know? You've been zoning out. Is it because of that girl with glasses, or is she bullying you? No, she's not. She's just a friend trying to talk me out of my job. Talk you out of your job? Yeah, I started working here thinking I would enjoy some tasty T-Milk while making a little cash on the side. But it's turned into more customer service than I thought. Dealing with people has never been my thing. I was wondering, if this job isn't my thing and the pay isn't great, why should I stick around if I just want to enjoy my T-Milk? Well, I'm sorry for venting. It must be tedious hearing about my worries, right? You're all good. If you were thinking of quitting, why hesitate? Because seeing customers happy with their drink and all, I just want to make drinks that bring relaxation to everyone. Ah, thank you. I think you figured out something. I'll stick around here a bit longer. Don't mention it. I'd just been chatting with you, but what you said made me realize something too. Oh, and are you troubled too? Yeah, kinda. My friends have been worried about me. They even found an excuse to drag me into the city to help me unwind. Oh, they're experts at acting like nothing ever happened. Aw, that sounds like you got some good friends. Yeah, that's why I need to step up too. Oh, you said you got separated from your friend. How did you get here? Loops in the square. We rode on my trusty motorbike, of course. Oh, right. I'll just head to the parking lot and wait for her. Oh, thanks for the hint. I'm leaving. You're welcome. Come back again soon. So nice. So nice. And there she is. I see her. Caesar, great. You're finally here. They asked me to wait at the tea milk store for you. I still went to look for you. By the time I found those PubSec officers, they told me you had already left. I couldn't contact you, and I was afraid of losing you again, so I just stayed here. Sorry, it's all because my phone malfunctioning. But now that we're together, let's head back to 6th Street. Oh man, it is getting late. We should really get back. Too bad I didn't get a chance to go shopping with you. No worries, I actually had quite a meaningful time here. Such a meaningful time. After a while, you return to random play with Caesar.
The data should have finished copying by now. And it's getting dark. Let's head back to the Outer Ring. Thanks for showing me around today. Seems like everywhere in New Eridu is just as busy as the old oil field's biggest market. Badger's Respite. So many strange and wonderful things. No wonder a lot of people from the Outer Ring want to live here.
Haven't you ever thought about it?
Haven't you ever thought about it, Caesar? With your skills, you could apply for citizenship.
Me? Never thought about it. Even now, being here in the city, I still feel like I belong in the Outer Ring.
Belle, it really is you. Long time no see. I saw the note on your door saying you'd be away for a while, but I didn't expect it to be this long. Chop told me he saw you were back, so I came over to check. How are you guys?
Thanks, Enzo. We're good.
We're doing good. Thanks, Enzo. Just visiting friends for a few days.
I happen to be one of those friends. We'll take good care of Belle and Wise.
With such a friendly host, we neighbors can rest easy. I'll leave you to it. If you need anything, just drop by my store.
Is that guy your neighbor, Proxy? You seem close. I always heard people in the city aren't as close to one another. But from what I've seen today, people seem pretty friendly here too. You asked if I ever thought about living in the city. I guess with so many close friends in the Outer Ring, I've just never thought about leaving. So, if I want to really protect them, I can't do that.
Are you talking about becoming the Overlord?
Are you talking about becoming the
She's
Overlord?
gotta be Overlord.
Yeah, Proxy. I've been thinking a lot these past few days. Growing up with the stories of the Torrid Inferno, I always wanted to become the Overlord to prove I was the strongest. But being the Overlord is more than just being the strongest. Even though Pompey's men caused trouble, he stepped in and resolved the situation. He even took care of the problems in Blazewood and with the Sons of Caledon. I only just found out the reason the Overlord hadn't been seen for the past 6 months is because he had been working on negotiations with the other regions. I would have never thought of doing that. I didn't even know it was an option. When he laid out the terms, Lucy immediately saw the benefits of the new routes for the old oil field. But I only understood after she told me. Casa has been working tirelessly for the town, bearing the brunt of all the pressure. Compared to them, I still have a long way to go.
You have your own strengths too.
Don't say that, Caesar. You have your own strengths too.
Don't beat yourself up, Caesar.
When you found those goods in the hollow, you didn't get angry. You let Casa take them out first. At the time, we all thought Casa had betrayed us. But you still thought of the town's residents first, worrying the items would be corrupted in the hollow.
I think anyone else would do the same, right? Making sure everyone has enough to eat is more important than my pride or my feelings. But hearing you say that makes me feel a lot better. I might not be the smartest, but like a wild boar, once I set my sights on a target, I won't let up until I chase them down. Besides, I've got a great group of friends supporting me. Now it's time to focus on Torrid Inferno. Pompey is a great opponent. This time, we'll find out once and for all who's the best.
I had a blast today, Proxy, all thanks to you. Plus, chatting with you today totally made me feel so much better. Awesome. Since we're done here, let's return to the Outer Ring. I'll wait for you at the parking lot. Sounds good. Let's get out of here. Meanwhile, somewhere in the old oil field district,
Boss, here's the new route distribution sheet.
Ah, the evil blonde guy.
The newly expanded freight routes have been assigned to the Sons of Caledon as per your instructions.
Yes, put it there.
Boss, you've worked so hard for these new routes. Are you really going to just hand them over?
If it weren't for Moores stealing the intelligence, I wouldn't have had to go through all this trouble. By the way, Moores insists he acted alone. What do you think?
Oh, he knows. He knows.
Well, boss, you know Moores was also thinking of our best interests.
You're giving me the answer to a question I never asked. But you don't seem too surprised by all this. Wanting to win isn't a bad thing. But since I'm the reigning overlord, we have to act with integrity.
Look at these cuties. Bull boy.
The Motor League's stability ensures the safety of the oil wells. If there's infighting, someone's going to get taken advantage of. By the way, I heard that you've had a lot of dealings with companies in the city lately.
That is absolutely untrue. It's just that we had some issues with the protective gear we arranged for the oil refinery. I had to find a way to handle it.
I hope so. Lucius, you're smart and ambitious, but always eager for immediate results. Don't let your cleverness backfire.
Yes, boss.
These documents never end. I've been feeling exhausted these days. Am I getting too old for this?
Not at all, boss. You've been talking about the Tour d'Inferno a lot lately. You're clearly raring to go.
Well said. Caesar may have some potential, but she's not ready to replace me.
Is he gonna kill him? Is he poisoning him right now?
But boss, please don't overwork yourself for the next few days. After all, for this grand event, you need to be in peak condition.
Oh, what a little asshole. Everything is set for the Tour d'Inferno bell, and Caesar's looking sharp too. The competition's just around the corner, so if there's any last-minute preparations, let's get it done ASAP. All set, let's go. You are about to enter immersive storytelling. Let's do it. Alright, let's rest up for Tour d'Inferno. Finally, the day of the Tour d'Inferno arrives. Caesar and the crew are already on the move for the kickoff bell. Let's link up with the HDD and get Eos started. Alright, let's do it. This should be the last mission, I'd imagine. All connected? What the hell does that mean? Caesar and Lucy. Old Oil District, Tour d'Inferno starting point.
Alright, all you diesel-loving rascals, watching on TV, listening on the radio, and cheering live, gather around.
How cute is she?
It's your favorite gal, Jolly Jenny here.
Jolly Jenny.
30, 40, or even 50 years ago, a young man performed the miracle of diving into the flames and returning a hero. And in just a few minutes,
Oh, that's Grace.
we'll recreate the legendary tour.
I didn't expect so many people. I'm starting to feel nervous.
Do what you're good at, Proxy, and leave the rest to us.
What's that thing flying around?
Good question. Eyes wide open and take a gander at this, folks. To give everyone a front row seat to this grand event, every Tour d'Inferno is filmed by drones.
She has an awesome design. They should have made her a character. Even like an A rank or something.
There's only an unprecedented 10-minute
But she's not really major, I guess.
inside and outside the hollow.
They should have made Casa a character.
Enough chit-chat. Let's introduce this year's factions. Defending, we got the Vanquishers. Pompey, Lucius, and Mars. Challenging, we have the Sons of Caledon. Caesar, Lucy, and Lighter. The rules are simple. Charge into the hollow, reach Cinder Lake, and use the Spark Stone to blow up those pesky ether crystals. Whoever completes the ritual first will be crowned Overlord!
Overlord! The finals have been a long time coming. This showdown's gonna be a blast.
You're quite confident, little girl. Do your best, and try not to bore me.
All right, folks, take your positions. The Tord Inferno is officially on!
Let's go.
We're sure that the Sons of Caledon are neck and neck as they pass the fort. Can we expect an epic showdown in the Hollow?
Be careful, everyone. We're about to enter the Hollow.
Cinderglow Lake, here we come!
Oh yeah. Oh shit, yes! Good, I was kind of worried they weren't going to do any racing or anything. I should have done this a while ago. Hold the accelerate button to consume. Alright, let's do it. Yes!
Alright, we're in the Hollow.
Everyone, follow this path down into the depths of the Hollow. I'll monitor this route in real time.
Whoa.
Obstacles detected on the road ahead.
Piece of cake.
Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road
Run
ahead.
past them!
Oh, they should make this full Mario Kart with like items and shit.
You
That would be really cool.
Not at all! My hair is full
That'd be actually so fun. You can choose like a character you have as your racer. That'd be so cool. That'd be a lot of work just for a little
ether crystals
mini game, I guess. But they could have put it in like the arcade
Concentration levels are up
even.
too. Be careful, everyone.
I think there is a new arcade game, but I don't think it's
Huge
racing. I
building
don't
over
know if
there.
it is. I haven't tried it.
Probably an oil refinery, right? Big Daddy told me this place used to be incredible. Oh, that was close.
Watch where you're going!
Really can't like mess up either. It's kind of just like driving on its own. But it's cute.
Warning. Fire detected on the road ahead.
I don't know if I really do have to run these obstacles. So.
Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
That was a tough track.
Really?
Oh.
Is that all you got?
Just focus on your driving, okay? Watch out! It's getting more narrow up ahead.
Sit tight, Proxy.
What's that sound? The ground's shaking.
Alright, that's good.
Everyone,
Dead. All of us. Some moments later.
Proxy! Proxy! Wake up! Are you okay? Dang, that was quite an impact. Is your Bang Boo alright?
I'm fine. How's everyone else?
I'm fine. What about the others?
I don't know. Lucy and Lighter are missing. It's just you and me when the boulder fell. The ground gave way and collapsed, forming a massive hole. And when I woke up, we were here.
Master, due to the spatial distortion caused by the severe tremors, you have deviated from the planned route. Recalculating your position. Additionally, before the rockfall, a significant release of energy was detected coming from both sides of the road. Please proceed with caution.
A significant release of energy. An explosion?
There were old oil facilities on that path. Did the explosion come from there? What's this? When we fell in here, I got covered in this glittery dust.
Dust.
Dust. Now that you mention it, Eos is covered in it too. Wait, isn't this stuff the ether powder left behind after a pure ether explosive goes off?
Belle, what did you just say? But the Outer Ring doesn't have advanced ether technology, and the city wouldn't sell such dangerous tech to the Outer Ring. So how did it get here?
Someone set off the explosion purposely. We were sabotaged. We were sabotaged.
Since we found this stuff, it proves it wasn't an accident. Someone sabotaged us.
What? Who did this? Couldn't be the Vanquishers, could it? But when we were at the starting line, Pompey told me to give it my all and give him a proper challenge. He seemed eager to compete. How could he stoop so low?
Caesar, although we can't jump to conclusions, with an incident as serious as this, there's no way today's race can continue as planned. The drone should have gotten it all on camera. Bernice is watching the race. We have to tell her the truth and get her to call it off.
Understood, second assistant. Connecting you now.
Oh, hey, Proxy, it's you. What are you calling me for? Everything looks to be going smoothly in the Hollow, and we haven't encountered any battles so far.
Huh? Bernice, didn't you see what just happened?
What? Did something happen?
Belle, something's wrong. Ferry says the footage being broadcast has been tampered with. It's not just ours. Even the footage of the Overlord is fake. The footage from both sides has been swapped out. I don't think this is just about stopping us from winning the Tour d'Inferno.
The enemy seems to be blocking information. The enemy doesn't seem to be worried about exposing afterward. Something is blocking information.
Right. It seems the enemy is deliberately blocking information from the Hollow. And there's ether explosives appearing where they shouldn't be in the Outer Ring. Could they be targeting Cinder Lake?
Are you saying Cinder Lake might be in danger?
Yes, I think Belle's guess makes sense.
Caesar, what do you plan to do next?
Caesar, you're the leader of the Sons of Caledon and our client. So what's the plan? We can try to get out of the Hollow right now and tell everyone about what happened. Or?
You're stating the obvious, Proxy. We're heading to Cinder Lake. We can't just sit back and watch. As long as we can protect Cinder Lake, we'll figure the rest out.
I'll respect and follow your decision.
Caesar. Phaethon will respect and follow your decision.
Wait. What are you all talking about? It sounds like something crazy happened, but it doesn't make any sense.
Don't worry, Bernice. I'll explain everything to you later. Belle, Caesar, you two should get going. You've got to regroup with Lighter and Lucy.
A couple of minutes later, you and Caesar manage to return to the surface. How do we do it?
Let's go, Proxy. We don't have much time.
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
There's no end to these things!
That was Lucy's voice. Let's hurry!
Hey.
I have arrived!
Caesar and the Proxy! Seriously? What took you so long?
Are you guys all right?
Boss, don't worry. We're fine. But the collapse just now was not normal. Seems like it was caused by ether explosives.
That's the conclusion we came to, too. Looks like someone is trying to harm Cinder Lake. We have to get there fast.
Wait! If you're going to Cinder Lake, you need a bike!
Note, I've already detected the coordinates of 3 motorbikes.
That's great news! Proxy, take us there now!
I'll bring over the turtle! Leave everything to me!
Ready!
Looks like I win this time. Home run!
Weaklings!
This way. There's a spatial fissure nearby.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Let's go take a look.
Soon after, Caesar and the others quietly approach the figure.
It's Morse. That's weird. Why isn't he with the Overlord and the others?
Boss, that guy just now was holding a pair of binoculars. He seemed to be looking at something at the foot of the mountain. It's where the explosion happened.
At this moment, Mars' communicator sounds.
Mors, what's your status? Have you seen the Sons of Caledon? Where have they gone to?
Reporting in, boss. I've been monitoring their route as instructed, but I still haven't seen any sign of them yet.
Still haven't seen them. Those young'uns know how to handle themselves. Now that they're facing some real trouble, they can't take it.
Boss? You okay?
Mors, of course the Overlord is fine. Didn't you see him cut down those ethereals just now with a single slash?
Lucius, enough trying to suck up to me. After all these years with me, you still haven't gotten over those bad habits of yours. Turning tail and running at the first sign of danger, and underestimating your enemies when victory's within reach. As a biker and second in command of the Vanquishers, you aren't fit to lead with that attitude.
Boss, I get what you're saying. I've always been slow to learn. If it wasn't for you, I would never have even seen the shadow of Cinder Lake.
Enough. In the past, you would have fled at the mention of the Tour d'Inferno, but now you've insisted on coming along. That counts as progress. Mors, keep an eye on the Sons of Caledon. We aren't far from Cinder Lake.
Not good. The Vanquishers are way ahead of us.
But by the sounds of it, Pompey knew nothing about the explosion.
Something
Is it
seems
just
off.
me? Or does something feel off about that Morse guy? The explosion at the foot of the mountain just now caused a huge landslide. You can see the rising smoke and dust from here, even without binoculars.
Proxy, you're onto something. Seeing something like that would usually cause alarm. Even if Morse was sent to spy on us. It's still weird that he didn't even
Evil
mention
twin.
this to the Overlord.
Hey, Caesar, pipe down!
Huh? Who's there?
Look his ass.
Time to surrender.
Not gonna happen.
Not even close!
My blood's boiling.
This isn't good. He's trying to get away!
No. You better run, you little coward.
Morse, you coward!
Boss, he escaped through the fissure.
Morse must have had something to do with the explosion back there. I've got a bad feeling about
Run
this.
all over.
Now's not the time for this. Focus on dealing with the ethereals in front of us.
Gotcha!
Cinderella Lake toward a burnout finish line.
The Sons of Caledon talked a big game about having a showdown, but this has been disappointingly dull.
Boss, you might have a soft spot for that Caesar, but it's their own fault for being so useless.
But dull can be a good thing. At least we won't have to worry about Cinder Lake for a few years. What's with all these ether crystals coming out of nowhere?
The ether aggregation catalyst can accelerate the crystallization of free-floating ether particles. This is tech developed by City Enterprises to increase ether production, and it works wonders in the unique environment of Cinder Lake.
Lucius, do you mean you...
That's right, Pompey. I've replaced your spark stone. Cinder Lake will be completely extinguished soon. Oh, and one more thing I almost forgot to mention. When using this catalyst, the nearby ether concentration will skyrocket.
Evil, evil twin.
Especially for those with a weak aptitude for ether, it will have serious consequences.
Oh no.
Lucius, how dare you? You won't get away with this!
How dare you give me another scar! You monster! Despite being so corrupted, you still have this much strength!
To think I ever had such high hopes for you. I was blind! Do you understand the impact of colluding with the city's ether companies? What it'll do to this place?
Did you really think we all shared your old-fashioned ideals of freedom and morality, boss? The weak and the worthless have no place in this age. With the power of ether, I will establish a new order in this leaderless outer ring.
A kingdom completely under my control!
What is it? Boss, we found the Sons of Caledon. They're about to reach Cinder Lake.
What? All those explosives didn't take them out? We have to retreat for now. Seeing Cinder Lake snuffed out would have been a 90, but now it's down to a 60. Sorry, boss. Time to say goodbye. At least you'll be out of your misery. Wait a minute. I just remembered. Weren't you disappointed you couldn't face the Sons of Caledon in a final showdown?
Warning. A significant increase in ether concentration near Cinderglow Lake has been detected.
What? What's going on?
There aren't any cameras near Cinder Lake, so we can't be sure. But it's definitely not a good sign.
Damn. Does that mean we're too late?
No matter what, Lucy. We have to get there as fast as we can. Proxy, where are
So
our bikes?
sad. He's gonna be some
The
big
Fisher took him to a
boss.
place not too far away. Come with me. Barry, how's the situation at Cinder Lake looking?
Rising ether concentration levels detected. I have also detected that Cinder Lake's heat signature is shrinking.
I knew it! Cinder Lake is in trouble. Further!
We're almost there. Our rides are up ahead.
Lucy, I'm up!
Daddy, go.
Victory's mine!
We're just getting started.
Now we're talking!
Thank goodness Mold Buddy's still good to go. Lucy later, how the ride's holding up. Wheels are a bit wonky, but they're hanging in there. Mine's good too. Let's roll out. Some moments later.
We're almost there. Cinder Lake is just ahead. Caesar, that's...
Old man! Hang in there!
The corruption is too severe.
Caesar! Something's wrong with Cinder Lake! There are ether crystals everywhere! What on earth happened here?
It's Lucius. He betrayed me.
We'll get you out now! We can deal with the rest
There's
later!
no time. Caesar, listen. You must protect Cinder Lake.
No!
Old man!
Wow. He turned full. Is he gonna ride this motorcycle? Wow, that's pretty cool. Rit? Cool. Alright, let's do it.
He's completely turned into an ethereal.
Freaking motorcycle board. That is so cool.
He's the one conspiring with an ether corporation to extinguish Cinder Lake!
That's right. So long as the oil runs out, he can do whatever he pleases.
Warning. Rising ether activity detected.
What? Now!
Let me help out.
Victory's mine! There's more to battle! The glory! Watch it! Nice!
Freaking dead.
His attack mode has changed. Watch out, everyone.
Out of our way, old man!
This keeps up.
The enemy is exhausted. Hold on a little longer.
Are you guys okay?
Caesar, don't worry about us. Just think about winning. This is the only way for the Overlord to rest in peace.
Understood. Leave it to me.
A beautiful shooting star!
Nice one! Out of the way!
Just die, just die.
It's... Weaklings! Come on, just a bit more!
Motorcycle to the face.
I'm here. I'm fine.
We finally did it. But Cinder Lake, in a few minutes, it'll be completely extinguished.
How ironic. Even with the Sparkstone, it's too far away. There's nothing we can do.
Without oil, what does Lucius plan to do with the old oil field?
You can do it. You can do it.
Unless a miracle happens.
Well, she's gonna save the day right now.
I'll get the Sparkstone there.
What? Wait. No. Caesar, you can't mean...
Caesar! Have you lost your mind? You'll die! Caesar! Caesar! If we can't stay here, we'll just leave!
Such a good
You're right,
cutscene. I mean, music
Even
is so
without
good.
oil, we can still make a living somewhere else. But what about the people who don't have a choice? I'm sorry, but this is what I have to do.
Damn. Is she gonna kill herself right now?
Don't look at me like that, because I'll start to feel afraid.
What? That is crazy. Is he really dead? No way, she really dead, right?
Caesar,
Oh my god. What?
Wait, there's an abnormal spatial fluctuation nearby. It's like something is coming our way.
It's not over yet. Where is it?
Yeah. I was gonna say, what? That would be pretty ballsy though. If they killed her off like that. Pretty cool.
Yo, we meet again.
How'd she even do that? She's like in lava. 3 days later.
Belle, everything's packed. We're ready to head back home.
Proxy! Good thing you haven't left. I almost missed seeing you off.
Caesar, I told you. You shouldn't have rushed over here.
I told you I'm just the acting overlord. That day, even though Pompey threw in the Sparkstone that was replaced by Lucius, he was the first one to reach the finish line. The overlord title should be his.
Speaking of Lucius.
Caesar, speaking of Lucius, any news on his whereabouts?
Nothing yet. We haven't found his man Moores either. That no-good snake. We sent Bernice and Piper to cut him off, but he got away, looking through the stuff he left behind. We found evidence that he was colluding with an ether corporation in the city, combined with Eos's recordings that day. The old oil-filled bikers are well aware of what he did. Proxy, I didn't get to thank you after leaving the Hollow. We saved Cinder Lake thanks to you.
It was all you.
Couldn't have done it without you, Caesar. When Cinder Lake was about to go out, I almost gave up hope. All I could do was watch as you rode away, getting further and further from us.
Hey, don't get emotional on me. I was saved by the fissure hidden under the vent. Isn't it crazy how that went down?
A friend who's an expert on this said that due to the complex air currents around the fissure, ether particles are unable to stabilize, preventing it from being sealed off. Due to the balance between the natural gas and the ether particles, the fissure won't be moving anywhere. It's probably been there for decades.
Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly. When the first overlord reached the lake, maybe that's where he jumped in too.
Who'd have thought the legend of the first overlord was true? Well, this was an unexpected discovery.
People back then didn't know about the fissure, and the first overlord probably forgot what happened to him. So that's where the divine intervention part of the legend came from.
True, but isn't the existence of a fissure right in the middle of Cinder Lake already pretty divine intervention-y?
Do you remember what happened after you fell into the fissure?
Parts of it, but it's hazy. I thought I was done for in the darkness. I thought I would lose consciousness pretty quickly. But I could feel every part of the overwhelming pressure as I passed through the fissure. Then, I saw a light in the darkness and instinctively pulled back on the throttle and sped towards it. Next thing, I came out right on top of you all.
It was unbelievable. After you said, "We meet again," the next thing out of your mouth was, "Lucy, if I die, the Sons of Caledon are yours."
She's always had her eye on taking over as the leader of the Sons of Caledon. And in that moment, I suddenly realized that I'd never made that clear before. I thought she'd be relieved, but that lunatic jumped up, shouted, "I don't want your leftovers!" and straight up slapped me in the face.
She's a crazy bitch.
That was intense. Lighter and I were completely stunned.
My face was even swollen the next day. You guys all had a good laugh about it. But this time, I really worried you all. Since you're heading back to the city, let me give you something as a memento.
A sunflint. Nice.
Oh, it's a sunflint.
Yeah. All of the Sons of Caledon chipped in. It's a shame I didn't have time to help with the weaving. I just drew the design in the middle.
We'll cherish it forever.
Thanks. I'll take good care of it.
You're always welcome in the Outer Ring, Proxy. May you rise from the ashes.
Everyone's feeling bummed about you leaving, Proxy. Why not go and say goodbye? Big Daddy heard about what happened with the Tour de Inferno and over and over to help me hold down the fort. He's eager to meet you too. Got anything else in your mind? About Perlman. Well, he's been improving these few days, but he's not fully conscious yet or able to chat. But don't worry, I'll give you the heads up once he's ready to talk. Thanks so much. No worries. Let's stay in touch. We'll be missing you. Oh, I'll be seeing you once Lightning releases. Is there still another mention? Should we head out? Yeah, let's head home. Caesar mentioned that he'd take us to New Eridu, so we should focus on driving. The car window seems like an endless scroll painting, and with the car's movement and bumps, the desolation of the outer ring slowly turns into the colors of New Eridu.
I can't see Caesar and the others in the rearview mirror anymore. That must mean we've almost left the outer ring.
It was nice of us to escort them all the way.
Leave looking around to me and keep your eyes on the road. But it was nice of Caesar and the gang to escort us all the way to the edge of the outer ring.
It feels like Cinder Lake was just about to go out, and now we're driving home listening to music. It seems almost like a dream.
You seem very reflective.
What's wrong, Wise? You sound a little emotional.
Although we could only prove the fissure in Cinder Lake exists from its effects, apart from Caesar's bold gamble, there really was no other way to save it. But seeing Caesar fall, that helpless feeling, I never thought I'd go through it again, just like that time.
Wise.
Belle, you really have to admit we're family in moments like this. You must be thinking the same thing. This is the edge of the city. Eos and Ferry are here too. It's time.
Gently turning the steering wheel, the random play service vehicle turns onto a road away from the main avenue.
Second assistant, you have deviated from your course. Recalculating a new route home.
Don't worry, Ferry. We're going the right way. The road we're taking now is the real way home.
What? Where are we going? The car follows the city's edge, heading into quieter and quieter areas. The road signs show fewer route options as they go, eventually leaving only one destination. Towards the ruins of the old capital at the edge of the chasm.
We're here.
We're here, let's go up.
Come on, Eos. Don't forget your scarf.
What?
No.
It feels like we haven't been back in a long time, Belle.
How cute is this?
Ferry, do you know where this is?
Search complete. This is the center of the chasm at the edge of New Eridu. The chasm, which preceded New Eridu, was the product of the large uncontrolled hollow disaster in Eridu, often called the fall of the old capital. To deal with the out-of-control Hollow Zero during the fall of the old capital, Eridu's leaders at the time detonated the 14 Shiryu pillars from the southwest to the northeast. The power of the explosion sparked a strong geological chain reaction, bringing about the formation of the chasm.
That's right. There's nothing in the chasm that can be corrupted, so Hollow Zero can't convert more etheric energy to expand, which prevents it from getting out of control.
New Eridu could only be built because of it. Without it, if you keep driving from here, you'll end up on the road to the northern side of Eridu, which is really close to the throne quarter. Within 10 minutes, you'll come upon a massive statue.
That belongs to the White Star Institute. Turning left before the statue takes you to the former main road number 7 of the Minerva Quarter. On the left side of the road were all the old civilization antique shops that Wise liked to go to. He was just a kid back then, and always fell for fake antiques.
And on the right side of the road were all the dessert shops and snack stores that Belle loved. I couldn't resist Belle's whining and ended up buying more treats than she could ever finish.
I couldn't finish them? As soon as any snacks were placed on the table, everyone would grab them up within a minute. Or have you forgotten?
How could I forget? So, at the end of main road number 7, after you pass 3 security gates, you'll see a beautiful building.
Our teacher is right there. She'll be at the entrance with Eos, waiting for us. She always liked to stand to the right of the building's plaque.
The Helios Academy. That's our real home.
Helios Academy.
It's there now as well, just across the chasm, deep inside Hollow Zero, under the rubble of the old capital's ruins.
Teacher, we're back. It's been a while this time, and a lot's happened.
Then carries away her unfinished words. Wise picks up Eos, approaches the protective fence. The bamboo stretches out a small hand and ties a red scarf to the metal net. Colorful cloth dances in the wind.
Master, second assistant, Please allow me to express my condolences for the significant individual who has passed away. Should you wish, I can search for her name and accurately determine her location on the memorial monument.
Carol. Carol Arna.
Carol Arna?
That name was not found in the database of victims from the fall of the old capital. Only one matching result was found in the related information, resulted in the uncontrollable Hollow Zero, leading to the great tragedy of the fall of the city. The main culprit, Senior Research Director Carol Arna of the Helios Academy, along with others involved, will forever be etched on the Pillar of Shame. Speculation. The name provided earlier was incorrect, or the matching information belongs to another person with the same name.
No, it's no mistake. The person officially responsible for the fall of the old capital is Carol Arna.
She was our teacher.
She taught us, raised us. The HDD system and EOS are among her many achievements. She also saved us when the old capital fell. Fairy, didn't you ask us why we wanted to investigate Hollow Zero? This is our reason.
We became proxies so we could collect enough observation data to one day head back to where Helios Academy once stood, deep in Hollow Zero.
We're confident that if there are clues anywhere, it's got to be there.
Belle and I are prepared to swear on our lives that our teacher isn't the one responsible. We have to uncover the truth about the fall of the old capital and clear our teacher's name. She's innocent. Because...
Warning, an unknown entity has been detected nearby.
Huh? Now? Who would come here?
Who is... Yeah, that's the chick.
You're the head of Section 6, Hoshimi Miyabi.
That's correct. And you're the leaders of the independent investigation team with the exceptional guide Bangbo. I did not anticipate being bested by you.
We're honored you remember us. But being bested by us, what do you mean?
I am training to be the first to reach the Chasm Memorial. I would like to spend some more time with her, alone.
Miyabi goes straight to the monument by the protective fence and softly touches one of the names inscribed on its surface.
So you're here to pay your respects to the deceased too?
Yes, my mother.
My condolences. I hope you can find peace soon.
Thank you. But I don't intend to find peace.
You don't want to find peace?
Indeed. I shall not seek peace until all those responsible for the fall of the old capital are apprehended.
She looks over with a piercing gaze, as if something quietly burns within the depths of her crimson pupils.
I'll catch them all. None will escape me.
That night. With the dust settled, all we have to do now is wait for Perlman to wake up. According to our estimations, the mastermind behind the Perlman wants the sacrifice hidden in the monument. The activity from the sacrifice can cause disruptions to the smart crystalline lens. The sacrifice have something to do with the Helios Academy. And how do the mastermind, the monster, and the fall of the old capital tie together? We're inching closer to the truth. Yeah, our enemy attacked public security officers and even hijacked the court airship. They're not someone for us proxies to handle alone. Luckily, we've got some solid allies. Absolutely, the Cunning Hares, Bellabog Industries, Victoria Housekeeping, the Sons of Kaladin, and maybe even Zhu Yang and King Mi. With them on our side, we're not doing this solo anymore. Second assistant, you forgot to mention the most reliable companion in all of New Eridu. How could I forget about you, Fairy? Thanks for your trust, Master. I'm here to help as always. Right now, no need to forswear loyalty in front of me. It's late now. I've got the store to open tomorrow. Let's go get some sleep. Night-wise. Well, wasn't that so cute? It was great. Really spicy stuff for the next little section. Probably gonna go to the Helios Academy. Probably gonna see Anna, our teacher. Get some more information about who is behind all this stuff. Pretty cool. Overall, I thought that chapter was like really, really good. The story stuff was really interesting. I think that final cutscene at the end was really cool with how she wrote in and like did a big heroic sacrifice. Kind of. All the new characters are really cool. All the Sons of Kaladin were great. Lightning was awesome. I can't wait till he's actually in the game. They should have showed Big Daddy a little more. He was only in like that first entrance and then not anymore. But I feel like maybe in the next section he'll get more screen time. Or once he's actually introduced, whenever he's supposed to be on the banner or something. Because Lightning's in the next set of banners, so I feel like they're going to be coming back soon. But who knows? Yeah, that was really fun. That was long, though. That was a lot of stuff. I didn't expect it to be that long. I thought maybe it was going to be like 3 or 4 missions, but that was pretty lengthy. But yeah, thanks for joining me. And yeah, see you later.